That's going to be a problem.
What do you mean?
Your credit score could be affected by inaccuracies or even identity theft. Now tracking your score is easy at freescore.com. Unlike other services that only provide one score, freescore.com lets you see all 3 credit scores for free. Get your scores now at freescore.com.
Free score! Freescore.com.
Temple's Paul Palmer ran the football with a presence 30 years ago for the Owls, while Northern Illinois' Michael Turner burned his way into the Husky record books. Today, it's Bernard Pierce, the talented Temple sophomore, while rugged Chance Spann of Northern Illinois leads the MAC in rushing. Temple, Northern Illinois, get the flavor coming up next. Marathon presents the Mid-American Conference Game of the Week, as on a splendid Saturday afternoon, we swing you inside Husky Stadium on the campus of Northern Illinois University in DeKalb. 2 of the MAC's best, Temple from the MAC East and the Huskies of Northern Illinois from the MAC West. Hi, everybody. Delighted to see you. You're in for a real treat today. I'm Michael Wedige. My partner is Doug Graber. 2 Mid-American Conference football programs that are stable, they are solid, and they may just be the MAC's 2 best. Temple, Northern Illinois. Big thing about them, Doug, is the gatekeepers of these 2 programs, head coaches. Temple's Al Golden and Northern Illinois' Jerry Kill. They've put their stamps on these programs.
Jerry Kill is just an old-fashioned ball coach. He started off as a high school coach. He's worked his way up. He's won every place he's been. Al Golden has been a miracle worker at Temple. I mean, it's incredible what he's done. Interestingly enough, both guys do it the old-fashioned way. They run the football. It'll be fun to watch.
Ah, you mentioned the key ingredient. If you're not ready to buckle up running the football today, you've come to the wrong place. Let's start with Temple. Last year, Bernard Pierce, the freshman of the year in the Mid-American Conference, led the MAC in rushing. He couldn't go last week. And Matt Brown, 226 yards and 4 TDs at Army.
Well, they're both something. Bernard Pierce, 218 pounds, Heisman candidate. Matt Brown, 5'5", 170 pounds. As tough a football player as you'll ever see.
Temple's real good running the football, but nobody's better in the Mid-American Conference than the Huskies of Northern Illinois. Why? Because of Chad Spann. He leads the MAC in rushing. Doug, he knows his way to the end zone.
200-pounder. He put up 226 yards against Minnesota. He's the real deal.
Northern Illinois runs the football 241 yards a game. Why? Because that offensive line has been dominant, and center Scott Wedige has been the ringleader of it. Who'll run the football better today? Who's tougher by ground? That could decide it. Temple and Northern Illinois get set to roll next on ESPN+.
I'm a satellite dish. The only reason you got me was for football. But for today's game, I'm a little fuzzy. So you tried to fix me. But you just made me loose. Newsflash. If you have cut rate insurance, you might not be covered for this. So get Allstate and protect your house and car from mayhem like me.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
Proud to stand on our own, proud to be homegrown, a familiar face and a name you know. Come on, we know you, we know your needs, we know what being a neighbor means. Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Marathon is proud to sponsor the MAC Football Championship on December 3rd at Ford Field in Detroit.
We are respectful competitors. We are loyal fans. We are gracious in victory and demonstrate poise in defeat. We are leaders on the field and in the stands. We are champions in sport and in life. We are the Mid-American Conference, the new mark of excellence.
This afternoon's MAC Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Also by Cooper Tires, don't give up a thing. By PNC, proud to be the official bank of the Mid-American Conference. Also by Cleveland Clinic Sports Health. All your sports health needs under one roof. Visit sports-health.org for details. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Holiday Inn, the official hotel of the Mid-American Conference. Also by Powerade, the complete sports drink. By Bud Light, it's the sure side of a good time. Here we go. By Allstate, you're in good hands. Also by Papa John's, official pizza of your NFL game day. By Wedige, sounds good. By Cadillac, the new standard of the world. And by the Old Spice Classic, November 25th through 28th in Orlando, Florida. They are revved up on this campus of Northern Illinois University. Why not? The 4-1 Temple Owls are in town, and the football gods have just absolutely blessed us with a gorgeous Saturday afternoon here in the state of Illinois. Temperature about 77 degrees, a lot of shirt sleeves and shorts on, and Temple's in town, and we're just about set to go. Back in those deep spots for the Huskies of Northern Illinois, Jasmine Hopkins and Ricky Kreider. And let's get this baby started, and this is young Jasmine Hopkins of Northern Illinois from the 3. Hopkins will get crunched by Marquise Liverpool at the 18-yard line as we say hello to one of the most efficient quarterbacks in all of the Football Bowl subdivision in college football, Chandler Harnish. Harnish, the Northern Illinois quarterback, wears number 12. I talk about efficient, Doug Graber, hitting almost 70% of his throws, and he was challenged by Jerry Kill and offensive coordinator Matt Limegrover and this Northern Illinois coaching staff to go out and take control of this job in his offense, and he's responded beautifully.
Big time, and averaging 7.2 per rush, so his total numbers are out of this world.
First call of the football game is with Chad Spann, the MAC leading rusher. He put the football on the ground. Temple's Owls say that they've got an early turnover. Spann had ripped off 10 yards at a first down in that isolation carry. That football came free, and Temple's Owls have caused the turnover on the first play of the football game.
Now, this is a wham play where they wham the defensive tackle. You saw it right there, and wow. What, and again,
Jaquan Jarrett, coach.
Jaquan Jarrett is just an unbelievable football player for Temple. He put his hat right on the ball, comes out, huge, huge opening break for the Owls.
Jaquan Jarrett on the hit. Marquise Liverpool came up with the fumble recovery. And we say hi to Temple's offense, playing on a short field for the 29-yard line. Chester Stewart in trouble. His throw is caught by that big tight end, Evan Rodriguez. Rodriguez made the catch, but let's get a look at Chester Stewart. Stewart has led this offense all year, the 215-pound redshirt junior out of Hanover, Maryland. And they'll go quickly.
They're going to start right off with a no huddle, and they're going to start right off with a bunch of tight ends to their left.
On 2nd and 7, this is Matt Brown. Brown has spun free. See you later. They call him the bug. Touchdown. Matt Brown, Temple.
Boy, Al Golden could not have drawn up a start any better than this one has worked out. And, of course, Matt Brown, he has been outstanding. Take a look at it. Makes a great cutback. Great block by the tight end right there. That was Balasavage into the end zone.
He put 4 touchdowns on the board last week at Mikey Stadium in West Point, New York, did that young man right there, Matt Brown, on a 226-yard rushing day. That was absolutely phenomenal. So Brandon McManus to add the PAT. We are 3 plays from scrimmage into this football game, and Temple's got a 7-0 advantage.
Boy, what a hit right there by Jaquan Jarrett. I'll tell you, he is a big-time player. Here's the touchdown. What balance right there. 5'5", 170 pounds. Boy, don't judge him by that. He's as tough as they come.
Oh, Temple's Owls on the road. Doug Graber last week, they're down 28-15, and they ripped off 29. Let's make it 28-13. Ripped off 29 consecutive points to get the win at West Point. And of course, back to that Paul Palmer squad in 1979, Wayne Harden's team.
Yep.
Last time they were 8-1, and Al Golden's squad at 4-1, and off to a terrific start here in DeKalb.
You know, and I hate to say this, they could be 5-0. The Penn State game 2 weeks ago was a great football game. They lost 22-13, but had 3 picks and struggled offensively. They easily could have won that game without the turnovers.
Well, Northern Illinois to get their hands on the football again, but return man Jazz Hopkins will watch it bang out of the end zone. All right, let's take a look at Al Golden's football team as we get our Geico keys to the game.
Well, certainly for Temple, they've got to win on third down. That's been their Achilles heel this year, only getting 31% efficiency on third down. They got to have great gap control, and you saw it in the first play that was wide open on defense. They have to have every guy in their assigned gap. Otherwise, Northern Illinois will really hurt them.
Oh, Chandler Harnish. That first play, as Doug Graber told you, that wham play, that isolation. Chad Spann had ripped off 10 yards of the first down, but he got stamped by Jaquan Jarrett. Well, that read option that Chad Spann is not going to be able to get going. Muhammad Wilkerson, who wears number 9 on the hit. Let's take a look at our impact players. Brought to you by PNC, proud to be the official bank of the Mid-American Conference. We start with Jerry Kill's Northern Illinois Huskies.
Well, it's certainly, you know, Chad Spann is going to be a guy. Keys to the game first. I mean, for Temple, they have to pound the rock. They're averaging 6.3. That's what they do. They have to do it. They better hold on in the fourth quarter because Temple has been great in the fourth quarter all year.
Bubble screen, and this is Willie Clark, who made that grab off the throw from Chandler Harnish before he was pushed out of bounds. All right, now let's go back to the PNC impact players as we start with Chad Spann in Northern Illinois.
Well, he's the guy. I mean, you know, he's the one they count on. They have to run the football to win. He's got great numbers. This tight end, Jason Sepler, is a very good blocker. They run at him a lot. He's going to have a great day as well. And Devon Butler, the middle backer, you know, he's got to fill all those gaps correctly for Northern Illinois.
Motion from Kyle Scarb. Harnish will gun his throw, and he's got his fullback, Kyle Scarb, and that was Tahir Whitehead on the stop for Temple.
Well, of course, Temple runs a 3-4 defense, and not many teams run it. It's an old-style two-gap system. We'll get into that later on, but it is really different each week because Northern Illinois has not seen a 3-4 this year. It changes all your blocking schemes.
All right, here's Northern Illinois up near 50% at converting third downs. Last week, they put 50 points on the board at Akron and 520 yards of offense. Chad Spann ran flush into Muhammad Wilkerson, the 300-pound man in the middle who wears number 9 out of Linden, New Jersey. There's Muhammad Wilkerson in the middle of Al Golden's D.
Boy, he is a beast inside. I mean, he is really athletic. Take a look at it here. Totally jammed up inside. He's got enough athleticism to come around the block and still make the play. He's got great quickness for a big man.
All right, this is third down, and let's call it 5. The line to make it the 40-yard line for Chandler Harnish, the MAC West Player of the Week for that tremendous performance at Akron. Harnish will dump off, and he's got his big tight end, Jason Shepler. Shepler will make that grab and motor his way to the 42-yard line. That's a first down for Northern Illinois.
That's what Temple does. They are so efficient on third down, and mainly because of that young man right there, Chandler Harnish. He has great patience in the pocket. You know, most of their third downs are 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 because they run the football so well. That's another reason why they have 48% efficiency on third down.
And it's not just with the arm. He keeps plays alive, as you mentioned, averaging better than 7 yards a carry. Go back to the ground game, and Chad Spann just got engulfed Well, he was met by 3 white-shirted owls as Jaquan Jarrett. You're going to hear his name a lot today out of Fort Hamilton High School, Brooklyn, New York. Terrific, terrific hitter.
Well, you know, I've coached 6 all-pro defensive backs in my day, and I'll tell you what, this young man, number 5, right there, making that hit, he will be a great player in the NFL. I would love to coach him.
Jarrett just stopped Chad Spann for no gain. Let's call it 2nd and 10. Harnish will gun that throw, and he's got his wideout, Landon Cox. Cox was closed on quickly as coming up to make the stop again, Tahir Whitehead, who got some help as well from Muhammad Wilkerson.
Yep, and again, Muhammad Wilkerson is all over the field right there. There you see, that was Marquise Liverpool. The corner made the first hit, and then Whitehead, and then Wilkerson comes in.
All right, that hookup got 8. From Chandler Harnish to wideout Landon Cox. 3rd down, and we'll call it 2. Harnish firing to the boundary, and that is caught for a 1st down as once again he was able to hit Willie Clark. Clark motioned across the formation, made the grab.
We're going to see that all day long because Temple knows they got to put 8 in the box, and that will normally be Jaquan Jarrett, the safety in the box. That puts him in a 3-deep zone. That means the outcuts are available. That's how they've hurt him on both 3rd downs.
Couple of catches for Willie Clark. You see the season numbers there for this young man who had a couple of touchdown grabs last week. Northern Illinois on the move. Chad Spann on the call. Tried to get a block. Couldn't get it. He could not shed that defensive play that was made by Temple's Stephen Johnson, one of those active linebackers.
You know, Temple is just so big and strong physically up front. I mean, the backers are all 220, 230, 240. You got Wilkerson, you got a bunch of 300-pounders in there. They are really tough to run the football against, and they play the 2-gap system, which in itself is very tough to run against.
4 wide now with Chad Spann offset. Harnish, quarterback draw. Chandler Harnish got inside the 40 and down to the 38-yard line to bring up a 3rd down and about 3 as Northern Illinois on the move after the turnover early.
I think this is a great call because now this gets them into a very manageable 3rd and about 3. And now, you know, that means run-pass option. Temple has to defend the run and the pass.
All right, 3rd down, and then, yeah, we'll call it 3. 6 minutes into this opening quarter.
And Chandler Harnish is out of the game. That is Jordan Lynch in the quarterback.
And Jordan Lynch on that call powered his way inside the 30. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down, Northern Illinois. He's a redshirt freshman, is Jordan Lynch. And Jerry Kill talked to us a little bit about him yesterday. They like the way he's come in and done things in their offense.
Well, you know, I'm just still very surprised that he's in this early. I wonder if Chandler Harnish on that last run was injured. We'll have to track him on the side. There you see Coach Kill.
The redshirt freshman, Jordan Lynch, out of Chicago. Lynch to pull it down and keep it. Got a couple into the heart of this very difficult to run against Temple D. Stephen Johnson, 230-pound junior, made the hit, and here comes Chandler Harnish back. They just simply got Lynch a couple of plays.
Yeah, they did, and obviously they ran the quarterback power with both plays. He's a little bit bigger, stronger, and a little more physical, and they're trying to keep Harnish healthy, and that's a good way to do it.
2nd and 8. And the pistol with Chad Spann behind Harnish. Off the waggle. Harnish will come underneath, and he's got his fullback, Kyle Scarb, on the grab. Scarb got ushered out of bounds by Kevin Kroboff, the junior strong safety for Temple.
Yeah, and, you know, offensive coordinator Matt Limegrover, this is exactly, you know, what he described to us yesterday. This is going to be the plan. A lot of play action, a lot of nakeds, a lot of boots, trying everything they can to get away from that ferocious rush of Temple and get Harnish on the corner where he can throw it or run it.
This drive started at their own 20, so about 57 yards of offense. This is another third down, 3rd and 3. Harnish off play action. Will gun that throw, and it is caught inside the 10-yard line as he found Landon Cox.
This is truly a great throw because going to his left, take a look at it here, a good play action, but going to his left, man, I mean, he really turned his hips and fired that football in there. Great blocking up front. Nice catch. Pretty well covered by Temple, too.
And Marquise Liverpool was right there. They'll move the sticks yet again. First down and goal now from the 9-yard line as you look at the red zone numbers for Northern Illinois. Jet sweep. Landon Cox will stretch it out to the corner. Touchdown. Let's check that. It was Akeem Daniels. Daniels, on the jet sweep, got to the pylon for Northern Illinois.
That was a great drive by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Take a look at it here, and you know, when this young man's in the game, we knew they were going to run the jet sweep because he's just that. He's got jets. He can really fly. They got him the football, and of course, Jaquan Jarrett just can't quite catch him there at the corner of the end zone.
So Michael Klomovsky, the transfer from the University of Illinois, to add the PAT, and we're all even at 7 apiece. That is an exquisite 80-yard Northern Illinois drive, capped off by the true freshman, Akeem Daniels, 9 yards out to the house.
We went to Germany's Nürburgring to challenge ourselves on the most demanding track in the world. With us in spirit was every great car that we'd ever competed with. The BMW M5 and the Mercedes-Benz E63. For it was their amazing abilities that pushed us to refine, improve, and ultimately develop the world's fastest production sedan. The CTSV from Cadillac, the new standard of the world.
Get what you crave. Doritos Late Night Cheeseburger.
Looking for a complete picture of your money? Meet PNC Virtual Wallet. It comes with a money bar that shows what's scheduled to go out, what you've put aside, and how much you really have available right now to spend on the things you want. And you can free up money with a simple slide. It's built to help make your financial life a whole lot easier. Experience everything Virtual Wallet has to offer at pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC, for the achiever in us all.
This fall, don't just get more out of your tires. Get more back from your tires. Because with Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event, you'll not only get unbeatable performance, you'll get a rebate card by mail when you buy 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event. Get your rebate form and all the terms and conditions at a participating Cooper Tire dealer or at CooperTireRebates.com. Cooper Tires. Don't give up a thing.
Akeem Daniels, true freshman on that jet sweep to even it up for Northern Illinois after early disaster for the Huskies. Culminated the 50-play, 80-yard drive as they used almost 8 minutes. I mentioned early disaster, Doug Graber, because Chad Spann uncharacteristically put the football on the ground. Now, how did it take place?
Here's what they're going to do. They're going to run a wham play right here at number 9. Right here. And I'm sorry, we're having some problems with the telestrator right now. But just watch this. Watch him be unblocked right there. And that's the tight end. That's what we call a wham block. And they really set him up. They influence him on that.
Jaquan Jarrett with the huge hit, though, on Marquise Liverpool on the fumble recovery led to the Matt Brown 22-yard TD run. However, Northern Illinois has responded. That's a huge drive for them, led by Chandler Harnish.
That was a great drive. Tremendous execution by Harnish. He converted 3 third downs on that drive. He didn't make a bad throw. Made great throws.
James Nixon, kick return specialist, Temple from the 3. Nixon will get belted as he reached the 20-yard line. Temple's second opportunity with the football. All even at 7 apiece. The two best in the MAC, East and West, going at it in DeKalb, Illinois.
I don't like commitment, that's what it is. No contracts when you sign up for Vonage sounds amazing.
I didn't know that you could have all these features and this incredible plan without a contract. Tell me more, let me switch.
For just $14.99, get unlimited domestic and international calling, now without an annual contract.
I have some really good friends who live in Switzerland, and I call them quite a bit now.
It's really nice being able to keep our phone conversations longer.
It's a great feeling.
I switched to Vonage, and I'm never looking back.
What's your 2:30 feeling like?
Sometimes my whole day is a 2:30 feeling. Get home from one job, start my second job, and I'm running on empty. So I turned to 5-Hour Energy. I was a little nervous at first, but my husband kept talking about how great 5-Hour Energy was. 0 sugar, only 4 calories. So I finally tried it. For once, he was right.
Told you so.
For both my jobs, I count on 5-Hour Energy.
5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now. No 2:30 feeling later.
MAC Football on My 50 Chicago is sponsored by Northern Illinois University.
Ralph de la Vega arrived in the U.S. as a 10-year-old Cuban exile with nothing but the will to succeed.
My NIU MBA helped me to achieve my dreams and my goals.
As a child, Gloria Coco was inspired by the way her father served society by practicing law.
My NIU law degree allowed me to do the same as a lawyer and as a judge.
Come experience the power of NIU at our Columbus Day Open House, Monday, October 11th.
The patients are difficult, but he's the worst.
You're comparing me to a Nazi? Nice.
House, tonight at 7 and 8 on My 50 Chicago.
All even at 7 apiece. This is how we anticipate this playing out for 60 minutes. That's why you got to hang around. Michael Regide, Doug Graber, delighted to be with you on ESPN out of Northern Illinois University. Temple took advantage of the Chad Spann fumble to put 7 on the board. Northern Illinois responded. Temple with the football. Run the stretch play to the young man they call the bug, Matt Brown. And Brown got popped as that hit out of the Northern Illinois secondary came from Alex Kuba, the outside linebacker. All right, let's take a look at our impact players of Temple, brought to you by PNC. Proud to be the official bank of the Mid-American Conference.
We're going to see a bunch of Matt Brown today now as Temple's going at a very fast pace. Jaquan Jarrett we've talked about. And, of course, you know, a great safety in Muhammad Wilkerson. He is unbelievable. He is a high draft choice.
Matt Brown got 3. Let's call it 2nd and 7. Right back to Matt Brown as he slithers his way at 5 foot, maybe 5 or 6.
Maybe 5.
And but about $179. He will take on defenders and deliver a wallop himself, Coach.
He's really amazing. You know, he's a young man he's out of Baltimore, Maryland. They took him late. And, of course, Bernard Pierce got a high ankle in the Penn State game. He did not play at all against Army last week, and he practiced some this week, but I don't know that we'll see him today.
All right, 3rd down and call it 2. Speed option Chester Stewart. 1st down and a lot more before Alex Kuba planted him, but he got over the 35. That's a gain of 7. Stewart on the Temple 1st down.
You know, and Stewart is still trying to get comfortable in this offense. He's been very inconsistent. He's made a lot of great plays, but he's had some tough moments as well. He's really a key to their season in my mind.
Bernard Pierce, the leading freshman ground gainer in all of the Football Bowl subdivision last year. Where's number 30 on the football field? And this is Pierce. Oh, look at him lower his shoulder and drive his way for 4 over that 40-yard line. Now, Bernard Pierce Pierce didn't go at Mikey Stadium last week, injured, and Matt Brown came in, Doug, as we talked, 226 yards and 4 touchdowns to set a Temple record for TDs.
The offensive line for Temple was disappointing early in the year. They have really started to come on now from the Connecticut game on. They are really improving every week. And, of course, 2 different running styles. Pierce, 218 pounds. He's got the whole package. He can beat you with speed and power. And, of course, Matt Brown is a bug. He's all over the place. He's tough in open spaces. This is Bernard Pierce, and Pierce got taken down by Devon Butler. Keep an eye on number 9 for Northern Illinois, 225-pound sophomore out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. Big hitter. Yeah, he's one of the impact players, we think, in this game for Northern Illinois, and he's got to be the guy at the middle backer spot that fits correctly into their gap schemes defensively. Well, Jerry Kildo, he is very comfortable with his front 4. Jake Kaufman, Mike Krause, DJ Perkle, and Sean Progar. Veterans all. Will try to nullify this Temple run game. 3rd and 4 for Chester Stewart. He'll gun his throw to Joe Jones. First down and more. Joe Jones inside the 45 on that quick in. But Joe Jones, we have been so impressed with his play. He's just a flat football player. You know, he was a running back that moved to wide receiver. He's really getting comfortable there. A nice throw right here by Stewart. Hits him right on the money, kind of a late wide receiver screen. And that's going to make Al Golden very happy because they were only hitting 31% of their 3rd downs. They have to get better converting 3rd downs offensively. Temple on the move now. Run that reverse to James Nixon. Nixon looking for a block. Got popped to the ground by Devon Butler inside the 35 down to the 33-yard line. That's 11 yards and a first down. Good block by number 84 out here. You'll see him late. Nice cut back. That was Steve Caputo made a good. Watch the block here by Michael Campbell. Very, very good. And Nixon, you know, he plays every place. He plays corner. He plays wide receiver. He returns kicks. Fastest player on their team. Northern Illinois just went on an 80-yard drive, and now here's Temple responding. Tied at 7 apiece inside the 3-minute mark. Back to Matt Brown. Look at the quicks. Brown on that cutback as he whirls his way down to the 21-yard line. That's 11 more yards, another Temple first down. Yeah, that was Alex Kuba from the outside backer spot that finally chased him down. But they had the corner here all the way. That is a terrible mistake by the Northern Illinois defense. They did not have the corner secured at all. Temple going very quickly now. Sugar huddle, no huddle. However you want to refer to it, this East Coast offense of Al Golden. Back to the ground game, and Matt Brown got tripped up. Got tripped up again by middle linebacker Devon Butler, who made the stop. All right, let's take a look at how the Temple Owls are doing in the red zone, and it's brought to you by Verizon Wireless. 82%, the 10 touchdowns to go along with the 4 field goals. It's about right in the middle of the Mid-American Conference in terms of red zone proficiency. And here you see the whole Temple offense looking to the sideline. They're getting a call from upstairs. Of course, Matt Rule is their offensive coordinator. In that bunch formation, Stewart will trigger that throw. And it was hauled in as that grab for Temple was made by Dion Miller. Miller, who true freshman wide receiver, big size, 6'5". Of course, Chris Smith, the corner, there you see Miller, but Chris Smith, number 5, the corner for Northern Illinois. I think he's probably their top corner and really the one that Matt Rule wanted to stay away from today. All right, 3rd down and 4. The line to make is at the 11-yard line. And this very enthusiastic crowd will come to their feet. Stewart with room. Chester Stewart going to be very, very close. He tried to put a juke on at the 11-yard line, and Stewart was taken to the ground by Tyrone Clark. Clark wears number 36, going to be very close. Yeah, they just signaled it as a 1st and 10, and I'll tell you, that was a very good spot for Temple. And a good job by Stewart of recognizing the situation that he could run for the first down. Well, we approach 40 seconds left now in this opening quarter.
They see Temple. They'll get to the line of scrimmage, and then they start to look to the sidelines to get all the information processed. Back to the run. Bernard Pierce got belted by Tyrone Clark. He's played very well in space and on special teams. Just a sophomore, and Jerry Kill was very enthusiastic about number 36,
yeah, they have
Tyrone Clark.
two sophomore linebackers in Butler and Clark. Watch him fill the hole right there. Wham! And that is solid contact by Clark. 5'11", 214 out of St. Louis.
Now, how's that for excitement in the first 15 minutes of football, huh? Had a lot in terms of big plays, sudden change turnovers, and Temple and Northern Illinois, as you look at Jerry Kill pacing his sidelines, all even at 7 apiece. Is Temple going to change that scoreboard? Well, just a glorious football Saturday here west of Chicago. Don't go away. A lot more to come on ESPN.
Papa's in the house
with Papa John's free topping football. Your choice of any 3 toppings free when you buy a large cheese pizza for just $10. Order at papajohns.com because every day is your game day.
Play the All-State Mayhem Football Challenge. Predict the most unpredictable plays in college football for a chance to win a 3D TV or even a trip to the All-State Sugar Bowl. Log on to ESPN.com and search Mayhem.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 57th President of the United States.
The nation's fastest mobile broadband network. AT&T. Rethink possible. The new BlackBerry Torch with a slide-out keyboard for $199.99. Only from AT&T.
Mac Football on My 50 Chicago is sponsored by Menards.
Save big money during the Menards Oktoberfest sale. For big messes, wet or dry, trust Shopvac. They're all on sale. This 12-gallon stainless steel model has a 6.5 horsepower quiet operation motor, only $119. Protect your car, boat, or trailer with Shelter Logic. This 12 by 20-foot round-top shelter features a tri-layer UV-protected polyethylene cover and slip-fit connectors for faster installation. Just $377.
Save big money at Menards.
Sometimes your life feels so out of control, like you can hardly breathe. Whatever you're dealing with, we're here anytime to give you help and hope. Just call 1-800-448-3000 or go to yourlifeyourvoice.org.
Next SVU.
This guy has killed as many people in 2 days as son of Sam did in 4 months.
Next Special Victims Unit.
Monday at 10 on My 50 Chicago.
Absolutely. Chamber of Commerce football Saturday here west of Chicago in DeKalb, Illinois. Good one going on. Temple and Northern Illinois tied at 7 apiece. We told you, Michael Wedige, Doug Graber, these are the measuring sticks around the Mid-American Conference for football excellence. Temple from the MAC East and Northern Illinois from the MAC West. And we just showed you Temple in the red zone now as we start quarter number 2. That play got blown up for a couple of reasons as a false start on Temple.
False start, number 76, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
William Alge, the referee today, had a nice breakfast conversation. Coach Graber and I did with William Alge and his crew. Steve Caputo, the guilty party. Sudden changes. We've had the sudden change right away from that first play that was run today, and Temple took advantage. But you got to like the way Northern Illinois responded with that 80-yard drive.
The tremendous drive by Northern Illinois. And now here comes Temple right back with a great drive of their own. This game is going to be phenomenal.
Stewart. And a come underneath, and that throw for Evan Rodriguez was incomplete. He was under pressure. What we mentioned, too, yes, both these football teams, they run it extremely well. Northern Illinois, number 1 in the MAC, Temple, number 3. But again, this defensive line of Northern Illinois, Jerry Kill, he leans on them heavily. He believes they're up to the task today.
Yeah, and those 2 sophomore linebackers, they're getting better and better as the season progresses. On that last play, that was Tyrone Clark, the sophomore that had great coverage. He had no place to go over the football.
Well, we told you it's not for the mild or meek of heart today. Now, you better buckle up, make sure you're able to deal with this run games of both of these squads. Now Stewart going to set up screen. He wanted Bernard Pierce, but Pierce was not able to reel the football in as Northern Illinois had that well defensed. The journey to the red zone does not result in the touchdown for Temple's Owls, so that will get Brandon McManus on the football field. McManus, who has been very sharp in game end situations. This will be from near the left hash from 33 yards out. And he will drive that boot to put 3 on the board for the Temple Owls. So Brandon McManus connecting. Temple on top of Northern Illinois, 10-7. Back in a moment.
I don't know about this.
Bro, you can't chicken out now.
Yeah, can't do it. It's really high.
Look at that boat down there. Those guys have a ton of Bud Light.
Here we go. Oh! Check it out. Oh, aluminum bottles, anyone? Double edged, they're a little salty. Bikini!
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
She wants a bag.
The Marathon MAC Football Championship returns to Detroit's Ford Field Friday, December 3rd. The MAC East and West Division champions square off with the Mid-American Conference title on the line. Don't miss your chance to catch one of only 5 major college conference championship games live. Visit the Ford Field box office, call 800-745-3000, or log on to Ticketmaster.com for ticket information. The MAC Football Championship is presented by Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
Hi. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm a con artist. I look successful, and I offer free lunch seminars to help seniors with their finances. I'll tell you that I can make you a lot more money on some guaranteed investments. And when you trust me with your money, and you will, I'll take you for everything you've got.
Before you put one dime of your hard-earned money into an investment, contact the Ohio Department of Commerce Division of Securities.
Waiting for the big fall sale? Bingo! At K&G, it's buy one, get one free on men's designer suits, dress shirts, and ties. Plus, buy one, get one free on ladies' designer suits. Sale ends Monday. K&G Fashion Superstore. Come to shop, prepare to save. Waiting for the big fall sale? Bingo! At K&G, it's buy one, get one free on men's designer suits, dress shirts, and ties. Plus, buy one, get one free on ladies' designer suits. Sale ends Monday. K&G Fashion Superstore. Come to shop, prepare to save.
Get plugged into politics. Mike Flannery, now on Fox Chicago News.
Early second quarter, the Temple sideline. They travel well, and they've been traveling as winners. As we want to remind all you Temple basketball fans, don't miss out on all the action. You make your way to Orlando, Florida, Doug Graber's hometown, November 25th to 28th, to watch your Owls compete in the Old Spice Classic of the ESPN Wild World of Sports Complex. Fabulous complex in Orlando. Tickets and travel, visit oldspiceclassic.com.
You know, in the first quarter, here's some numbers that really stand out. First of all, Temple 3 of 3 on third down. Northern 4 of 4. A key number, though, Northern Illinois is only averaging 3.8 per rush, and Chad Spann only 2.8.
Brandon McManus will drive that deep, and this is Jasmine Hopkins from the 1. Boy, and Hopkins just got planted. As the special teams of the Temple Owls, that's Justin Gilday. Gilday, one of the backup strong safeties, making the hit.
And there was something going on between Jaquan Jarrett.
During the return, holding number 1 of the return team half the distance to the goal, first down.
Martell Moore, who's had an exceptional year as one of the in fact, leads this Northern Illinois football team in receptions with 19 on the year.
And he was trying to block Jaquan Jarrett, and of course that was the problem. Boy, look at Harnish. Look at the numbers, 7 of 7, and he has every throw has been right on the money. Coach Kill said if we're going to win this football game, Harnish has to have a great game. He has so far.
Now you're right, and he spread it around too. That's 7 for 7 to 4 different Husky receivers. Chandler Harnish out of Bluffton, Indiana, putting his marks on the Northern Illinois books. Harnish in trouble, and he is trying to get out of that tackle from Eli Peanut Joseph, who wears number 58. He's taken over the starting middle linebacker spot. First team All-MAC of the preseason from Phil Steele in his fine publication.
Yeah, take a look at 58 right here, and that's Peanut Joseph. And I'll tell you what, he's a flat football player. He tracks him all the way. He's assigned to the quarterback on the sprint out, and he stays with it. He does his job. That was great sprint out defense, good coverage, everything all the way across the field by Temple.
Got Harnish for a loss of 2. Now the ground game, and this is Chad Spann. Look at Spann battle his way to the 20-yard line, and that's a first down. Outstanding run by Chad Spann, the 198-pound junior out of Indianapolis.
Yeah, take a look at it right here. A lot of eye candy, great cut block right there. That was the fullback. That was Connor Flahive. Great block by Flahive, and that really springs. And boy, he just won't go down.
Chad Spann with only 14 yards on his first 5 carries of the day, but that was very productive. Put the football in the hands of Chad Spann on that could make it Ricky Kreider rather on that quick throw. Kreider and Chad Spann, we were looking at them both yesterday, both right about the same size. Kreider, a 5th-year senior, and he caught that quick release from Chandler Harnish.
You know, and Justin Gilday made the tackle for Temple, and he got him down. But I'll tell you what, if Spann had broken that tackle, he was gone.
Well, after the throw to Ricky Kreider picks up the first down. Again, Chandler Harnish has Northern Illinois in a move, and this is Ricky Kreider through a huge gaping hole. Just a big crevice out over the 45-yard line, so that is 12 yards and a first down. Let's take a look at that offensive line go to work.
Yeah, and take a look at the backside tackle pulling right there. That was Trevor Olson. That is a big, big man. 6'6", 306, moved pretty good.
Matt Limegrover, the offensive coordinator of this football team, very pleased with the play of this offensive line. They were just dynamic last week in rolling up 520 yards at Akron. Stay with the ground game. Quarterback Chandler Harnish met some resistance as Jaquan Jarrett, who wears number 5, along with Quentin White, backup linebacker, made the hit.
You know, and it's really interesting. Both of these teams are running their offense at a very rapid pace, a warm day. I think both teams want to try to wear out the defense of the opponents.
Jack Marks, who wears number 89 for Northern Illinois, who's done a solid job catching the football, is on the football field. And Jordan Lynch has checked back in. We saw Lynch for 3 snaps, the redshirt freshman. Going to run that speed option. He pitched late, and Temple was not fooled. Chad Spann just absolutely got blown up by Quentin White, along with number 20, Kier Griffin, who now starts at one corner for Al Golden.
There you see Kier Griffin. He's bumped up to the starter because Maurice Jones has been hurt, out for a couple of weeks. Performed well.
We're mentioning the 50 points at 520 total yards. I mean, Northern Illinois was absolutely electrifying offensively at Infocision Stadium in Akron last Saturday. Now, this is a big play, 3rd and 5 for Chandler Harnish. Going to come underneath. and his throw is caught by wide receiver Nathan Palmer. He needed 5. He got 6. Northern Illinois keeps the drive alive.
Boy, both of these teams have been phenomenal in their third down conversions, and really a good game plan, I think, on third down by both offensive coordinators. They've really made the defenses look poor, and it's a great job of him right here fighting for that extra yard. That was enough to get it.
I see Nathan Palmer. Again, Martell Moore, the sophomore, leads his club with 19 catches. Landon Cox with 10. Nathan Palmer with 9. Harnish has spread it around. Play action. Pressure coming. And that, as there was pressure coming from Adrian Robinson. First team Mid-American Conference a year ago, and the MAC Defensive Player of the Year in 09.
And he's clearly the reason that this was an incompletion, because you watch, he's getting it from the backside. He feels it. He's just lucky to get, he's really just trying to get rid of the football to avoid the sack. And of course, Adrian Robinson, he is just a playmaker. He loves to play football. As Michael mentioned, MAC Defensive Player of the Year last year.
Good look at Robinson now, 2nd and 10 from the 43. Harnish will trigger quickly. The low throw was cradled and caught by Landon Cox. Got about 4. Is going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Northern Illinois.
Well, again, the key to everything is the running game, because that is putting Temple in a 3-deep zone, because they're getting the safety up in the box, and a nice catch right there in the flat. But that's the reason the outcuts are open, and it's a nice job of Northern Illinois attacking what's there.
Again, 3rd and 6. 33-yard line is needed to keep the drive alive for Chandler, Harnish, and Northern Illinois. Going to go back to that read option ground game with Chad Spann. He was hit from behind by Amara Kamara, very talented senior linebacker who wears number 1. Now you're looking at a 4th and 2. What's Jerry Kill's mindset?
Well, I think he's going to go for it. And, you know, that's the first 3rd down today by either team that has not been converted.
Amara Kamara made the hit. There's a good look at Jerry Kill. I'll tell you, that guy, football coach through and through, whether it's been driving the buses in high school or at Saginaw Valley State, Emporia State, Southern Illinois, doesn't matter. Tremendous success.
He wins every place.
4th and 2. Harnish, play action, 1st down. Inside the 30, and finally taken out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Chandler Harnish was able to beat Tahir Whitehead. Was it the fake that sold it well?
Absolutely. Just take a look at the backers. I mean, they're hitting it hard. That is a great fake right there by Harnish. And, of course, Tahir Whitehead chases him down on the boundary.
Now, we told you over 7 yards a carry for that young man there, Chandler Harnish. Doug, keeping plays alive. The beauty of it for Northern Illinois.
I think he's really better throwing on the run than he is from the pocket. I mean, he's very athletic.
Back to the ground game with that lead draw for Chad Spann. Got a couple. As Temple's defense so stout in the middle with Eli Joseph, Peanut Joseph twin, along with Mohammed Wilkerson, and of course Amara Kamara wears that number 1.
When I'm watching Trevor Olson at left tackle for Northern Illinois, and he's going up against Mohammed Wilkerson, number 9. Wow, that is a battle between those 2 young men, both 300-pounders.
Chad Spann got a couple, call it 2nd and 8. Now 3 wide with Spann offset as Chandler Harnish works out of the gun. Off play action. Will lift that throw to the end zone, and it was batted away. He wanted a Perez Ashford, the 180-pound sophomore. Excellent coverage from Marquise Liverpool for Temple.
This is really the fault of the receiver. He's got to give the quarterback more room to work there. He's got to be about 5 yards inside the sideline there, and he's not. He gets run right into that's his fault. He did not run that route properly.
All right, now Ricky Kreider, who Jerry Kill says we need to make big plays, and he's already made a couple. Who wears number 22. is in that backfield replacing Spann. This is 3rd and 8, Northern Illinois. Harnish with time, seam route, and it is caught. Martell Moore inside the 5. What a throw, Chandler Harnish.
You know what Coach Kill said yesterday, if we're going to win this football game, we've got to have Chandler Harnish step up. Look at this nice route, nice timing, right on the number. Chandler Harnish is just having a fantastic day so far. Fantastic.
Well, there's your leading receiver we were mentioning, Martell Moore. Chandler Harnish continues to spread the football around to his receivers.
And this is a total different tack for Northern Illinois. Again, a 4 wide receiver offense. They're usually 2 tight ends.
Harnish lost the football. He's got to get back on it at the 11-yard line. Wow. It's going to cost Northern Illinois 7 on the Chandler Harnish.
This is a problem, obviously, on the snap. You know, when the spread, take a look at it here. There was something wrong with the timing on the snap. That actually hit the receiver. I don't know if that was no way intended for him. The motion was screwed up. The timing was wrong on the play because I don't think that he was supposed to get a correct
snap. That's the jet sweep that Akeem Daniels
the timing was
took
off.
In, but that was Jasmine Hopkins who was in motion.
The timing was totally off on that play. They're lucky to get it back.
4 wide receivers on 2nd and 11. Go back to the ground game and look at Temple being stout and sturdy. They just absolutely enveloped Chad Spann. Let's take a look at Temple's interior front 4.
No place to go. Great gap responsibility there. And again, Amara Kamara was filling the gap. You know, Muhammad Wilkerson, he just can't move him. And that's a part of the 2-gap philosophy of Al Golden. Very tough to run against.
Coach, hang on to that 2-gap again because I want you to break that down for our viewers. All right, we take a look at the drive. Again, a long drive that Northern Illinois is seeking to put 7 on the board. 3rd and goal from the 11. Harnish in trouble. Wilkerson chasing him. Harnish back at the end zone. It is incomplete, broken up as Landon Cox had his hands on the football soaring high before he took that big stick by that pylon back corner of the end zone.
Yeah, I don't think he could have got his feet down in bounds here anyway, but what a catch. You can see right there he had no chance to get his feet down in bounds. Nice call by the officials. He's open momentarily. Nice recovery by Gilday.
With a 28-yard field goal.
I'd like to recognize our friends at Allstate for their charitable contributions across the country as lining up for this 28-yard field goal attempt is Michael Klimowski. Allstate has donated more than $2.2 million through the Good Hands Field Goal Net program to benefit University General Scholarship Funds as Klimowski connects. All right, Klimowski to tie this baby up as he continues. He has now hit 7 field goals in a row, all even at 10.
We went to Germany's Nürburgring to challenge ourselves on the most demanding track in the world. With us in spirit was every great car that we'd ever competed with. The BMW M5 and the Mercedes-Benz E63. For it was their amazing abilities that pushed us to refine, improve, and ultimately develop the world's fastest production sedan. The CTSV from Cadillac, the new standard of the world.
Do you live in America? Then you have the right to get out of debt. You can eliminate or reorganize and protect houses, vehicles, pension, and other assets. I'm attorney Peter Francis Geraci. America's debt-free law is called the United States Bankruptcy Code, and we're one of the oldest and largest debt relief agencies in America. Call us or click now.
If you're worried about debt, call now to see if you qualify. 1-800-401-4010.
Do you ever wonder about those hurry-in supplies are limited, don't miss out sales? Why do it? At Cook Brothers, we never have a sale like that. We don't have to. We buy so much that we just stack them deep and sell them to you cheap. Now that's what we call
real warehouse buying power.
How about this 5-piece metal dinette, only $79? Or this Juliana bedroom set, only $299.90. A 24-pack of bottled water, only $1.99 a case. Arizona drinks, only 67 cents each.
You stack them deep and sell them cheap. Cook Brothers, 1740 North Costner.
What a deal!
A look in DeKalb, Illinois, as we said. I don't know, what, 70 miles to the west of the wonderful city of Chicago. Al Golden from Philadelphia with his Temple Owls in here, and now all even at 10 apiece after that 23-yard field goal hit a moment ago from Northern Illinois' Michael Klimowski. And Klimowski, look at the drive, 18-play drive after the 15-play drive that put 7 on the board. And this is Temple's Matt Brown, very dangerous for the goal line. He's in open space. Matt Brown across the midfield stripe and into Northern Illinois territory. They call him the Bug, young man out of Baltimore, Maryland, Milford Academy. And he is, again, providing an electrifying punch for Temple's Owls. They're on the move with the football when we get back.
I like your messy hair. I like the clothes you wear. I like the way you sing. And when you dance with me, you always make me smile. Don't know why. I love you.
We believe you're at your best when you can relax and be yourself. And at thousands of newly refreshed Holiday Inn hotels, you always can. Holiday Inn. Stay you.
And now I'll turn it over to the Gecko.
Thank you, sir. As we all know, Geico has been saving people money on RV, camper and trailer insurance, as well as motorcycle insurance. Sorry. Technical difficulties.
What about this?
What's this one do? Maybe that one.
Okay, let's keep rolling. We run motorcycle insurance?
Take 15 minutes to see how much you could save on motorcycle, RV, and camper insurance.
Save big money during the Menards Oktoberfest sale. Add storage and style with new shelving from John Sterling. There's a wide selection of ledge sets, wall cubes, shadow box sets, and more to choose from. And right now, it's all 10% off. Organize your storage areas, laundry rooms, pantries, and more with pre-finished bullnose shelving. A 4-foot white or oak print shelf board is just $3.99 each. Other sizes are also on sale.
Save big money at Menards.
Ralph de la Vega arrived in the U.S. as a 10-year-old Cuban exile with nothing but the will to succeed.
My NIU MBA helped me to achieve my dreams and my goals.
As a child, Gloria Coco was inspired by the way her father served society by practicing law.
My NIU law degree allowed me to do the same as a lawyer and as a judge.
Come experience the power of NIU at our Columbus Day Open House, Monday, October 11th.
Marathon presenting Mid-American Conference football here as we're inside 6 minutes left in the second quarter as we all even at 10 take a look at our Marathon fast stats. Number 1 and number 3 rush teams in the Mid-American Conference, about even up there.
Even rushing, and both of the teams very excellent on third down conversions.
After that long kickoff return from 54 yards from Matt Brown back to the ground game, and this is Bernard Pierce, and he's to the second level and has come free. Pierce inside the 5, battling his way near that goal line. And do we have a flag that's going to bring that back? Yep.
Wow. Wow. Tough time for a holding call, as Coach Golan would be the interesting.
Holding. Offense, number 70, 10-yard penalty. Repeat, first down.
And of course, Coach Golan, interesting, one of the few coaches that still wears a tie on the sideline. And the main reason his mom said he looked sloppy on the sideline with a sweatshirt.
Well, and this young man here, Colin Madison, the 320-pound senior from right here in the state of Illinois. He's got 130 family and friends here today. That's a pretty extensive pass list. The native of Illinois.
This is the Super Bowl for that young man.
Just got hit with a hole. Play action. Stewart will gun that deep out, and it is caught by Michael Campbell. Oh, what an outstanding grab by Campbell, and Stewart just hung a rope of about 30 yards from one hash mark to the other boundary, Doug Graber.
I love this game. Both of these teams are playing great football. Nice fakes by Stewart, but watch this throw. That's a read route, and boy, he climbs the ladder to get up and get. I mean, that's great defense, that's great offense, that's great football.
Big connection from Chester Stewart to Michael Campbell. A big, rangy, 215-pound senior wideout. Matt Brown has got the edge. Well, he was looking for a block from Darius Morris, was Matt Brown, but then Tommy Davis, the free safety, popped him to the ground. Let's take a look at our All-State Good Hands Play of the Day, brought to you by our buddies at All-State.
Boy, good hands, I guess. I mean, he really, he showed a tremendous vertical on that one. Wow.
Now, after looking at a 1st and 20, the big throw from Chester Stewart to Michael Campbell. Got most of it back, and then the run from Matt Brown. Temple on the move again. Play action, Stewart. Firing to Evan Rodriguez. Got it, he can walk in. Touchdown, Temple.
31 yards, touchdown.
Exactly done because of the trying to stop the run, and that was the safety that got beat on the out and up route. Take a look at it right here. Again, playing a tough cover 4, and that's the tight end, Rodriguez, running a seam route down the sideline. Take a look at it right now. You're going to see him get all the way to the sideline and then down the sideline. This is a safety that has him, and he doesn't get it done. Why? Because he's playing the run. Take a look at it now. See, he's trying to get up and force the run, and there it goes, and Rodriguez runs right by him, and he can run for a big tight end now.
250-pound fourth-year junior. He plays that H-back, and Al Golden, an offensive coordinator, Matt Rule, just rave about his talents. Will develop more. Temple with the lead.
Proud to stand on our own, proud to be homegrown, a familiar face and a name you know. Come on, we know you, we know your needs, we know what being a neighbor means. Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Marathon is proud to sponsor the MAC Football Championship on December 3rd at Ford Field in Detroit.
Looking for a complete picture of your money? Meet PNC Virtual Wallet. It comes with a money bar that shows what's scheduled to go out, what you've put aside, and how much you really have available right now to spend on the things you want. And you can free up money with a simple slide. It's built to help make your financial life a whole lot easier. Experience everything Virtual Wallet has to offer at pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC, for the achiever in us all. It's luxury with fire in its veins. Bold, daring, capable of moving your soul. And that's even before you drop your foot on the pedal. The new 2011 CTS Coupe from Cadillac. The new standard of the world.
Driving professionals like me and my buddy here know a thing or two about playing it safe. We always wear our seatbelts, we keep our eyes on the road, and we always keep it legal for less with Safe Auto's state minimum coverage.
Go to safeauto.com and get covered in under 10 minutes. That's almost as fast as we're going, huh, Justin?
You gotta have coverage, you want to save money. Do both at 1-800-SAFE-AUTO or safeauto.com.
Safe Auto.
but he was holding on.
Chester Stewart hitting Evan Rodriguez moments ago to put Temple on top. Steve Caputo, the exceptional 320-pound junior left tackle for Temple, was just escorted off the football field, so we'll keep an eye on Caputo's injury. As Temple always starts their extra point formation out of the swinging gate, as Brandon McManus out of the hold of Vaughn Charlton to drive through the point after. And Temple's Owls for head coach Al Golden, now in his 5th year in North Philadelphia on that North Broad Street campus, now have the 7-point lead. Doug Graber, he started in 2006, played 29 freshmen or redshirt freshmen. 13 of the first 22 started, and they went 1-11.
And again, I mean, Temple's had a lot of good coaches that have tried to build the program. None of them have been successful, except for that man right there, Al Golden. And, he's a very interesting guy. His goal was to be a head coach by the time he was 35. He was 1 year late. He got it at 36. His goal was to be a coordinator at 30. He made that when he was at Virginia. Very goal-oriented, runs the whole program, runs the program like a business.
Yes, he does.
Very process-oriented, not results, but the process.
And you and I have had a wonderful opportunity on the Temple games at home in Philadelphia to visit their North Broad Street football building, and beautiful, right there, right in the heart of the city. And the mottos and the slogans, as you said, are you expect to go find in a Fortune 500
That's
company, right?
I'm enjoying this game so much. Both of these teams are so well coached. What a chess match this is, going back and forth.
All right, this is Jazz Hopkins for Northern Illinois. Hopkins with that speed. Nice return by Hopkins to the 36-yard line.
Both of these teams clearly understand the importance of this game. I mean, there is some serious collisions happening on the special teams. They are really getting after each other. This could very well be a preview of the Marathon Mid-American Conference Championship game.
You're foreshadowing on me, huh?
East Division, West Division, the two top teams, I mean, they are going at it.
Well, look, as we get flags after that fine Jazz Hopkins return, as Chandler Harnish wanted to snap that football.
Well, Temple had 12 on the field was the problem. And, of course, the officials, they can count. They came up with that.
Illegal substitution, 12 players in the defensive formation. 5-yard penalty, first down.
Former Al Golden teammate at Penn State in their playing days, Mark D'Onofrio, the defensive coordinator, who's done an excellent job with this Temple defense.
They played just like he was as a player for the Packers in Penn State. He was a tough linebacker, boy.
Good one. Chandler Harnish, gun the bubble screen. And he hooks up with Perez Ashford, the 180-pound sophomore out of Shaker Heights, Ohio. All of you in the Cleveland area watching on WEWS Channel 5. Remember the exploits of Perez Ashford. And that'll move the sticks in what was a 1st and 5. A lot of 4 wide, a lot of empties for Northern Illinois today.
And that's a compliment to the Temple front. They know how good they are. They're worried about being able to hang in there with them. Jet sweep, yep.
Chance Spann on the jet sweep. Look at the quicks from Spann. That's 11 yards at a first down as he wiggled his way inside the 40-yard line. James Nixon made the stop for Temple.
Yeah, take a look at the jet sweep right there. Good timing that time. I tell you, these Northern Illinois receivers block extremely well down the field.
Northern Illinois tried to respond. They've had 2 drives, one of a 15-play drive, another of an 18-play drive that has put their 10 points on the board. Stay with the ground game. Look at the strength of Chad Spann as he was able to pull out of that tackle and get 6. Let's look at the blocks of the wide receivers for Northern Illinois.
Excellent. Physical, getting after it. I mean, they hit him right in the mouth. I mean, they're not, they're not finger fighting out there. They're going after it.
Spann got 7, 2nd and 3 as we approach the 2.5-minute mark here. Temple by 7. Harnish will look to put it up. Wow. Fired that throw that is right there, playing pitch and catch with Nathan Palmer. Boy, Chandler Harnish, we talked about his efficiency and completing up to 70% of his passes this year. And Doug, it's going up every year that he's quarterbacked in this program.
And watch this, going to his left, right on the money on the sideline. Great timing, right on the money. And that's not easy going to your left as a quarterback.
That was in front of James Nixon.
And again, the reason that those outs are there is because Temple is committing 8 in the box to try to stop the run.
Jet sweep again. And this time that talented freshman Akeem Daniels was driven to the ground. Temple was not fooled. Daniels had the touchdown on the 9-yard jet sweep on their second drive of the game.
Adrian Robinson said, "Fool me once,
yeah.
you ain't gonna fool me twice." He was sitting there waiting for it that time. Number 43, Adrian Robinson. What a football player.
Daniels only got 1 on that jet sweep. 2nd and 9 now. 90 seconds left in the opening half. Harnish back to the ground game. This is Chad Spann. Well, Chad Spann took on Jaquan Jarrett. There are 2 potential All-Americans right there. Spann, the Northern Illinois tail, and Jaquan Jarrett, the tremendously gifted free safety of Temple.
This says it all right here, folks. Again, watch the receivers blocking downfield, but watch this collision right here. That is 2 really good football players right there.
Northern Illinois will burn their first time out of the half with 62 seconds left, and that hit from Jaquan Jarrett right there, but you see all of those owls he has on the back of his headgear. Temple's players awarded that for their fine play. All right, while we have time out, all season long Champion Apparel will be showcasing the tradition, history of the MAC. Today we look back at the running back tradition in Northern Illinois. That's LaShawn Johnson, 1993, #1 rusher in the nation, close to 2,000 yards and averaged 180 yards a game. Johnson finished 6th in the Heisman Trophy voting race with 5 first-place votes. Now Thomas Hammock really had to love his game, accounted for 2 1,000-yard Northern Illinois campaigns in both 2000 and 01. His Husky career, though, cut short by potentially life-threatening heart condition his senior year. Move ahead to the burner, Michael Turner, 2nd in the nation with 1,915 yards, 5 200-yard games, 2 5-touchdown games. He was 2nd behind his future NFL teammate Darren Sproles. He left Northern Illinois with a school record for rushing yards and TDs. And then Garrett Wolf, absolutely phenomenal. The youngster with 1,000 yards in 3 seasons for Northern Illinois. A litany of running tradition here. Harnish missed that handoff, and now he's got to keep the football and was able to battle for the first down. He needed a short one, and I think they missed that handoff there, but Harnish, presence of mind to pick up the first. So there's your running back career leaders, Wolf, Turner, Johnson, and Hammock.
All went on to play afterwards in the NFL.
Harnish in trouble, and is just going to throw this football away as pressure was coming from that Temple pass rush, as Shahid Polhill out of Northeast Catholic in Philadelphia, wears number 92, had the pressure.
Well, Harnish, on the 3rd down and 1 where he missed the handoff, that was a heads-up play to get the first down. That was a heads-up play there to just throw it away. Nothing was there. Don't make a mistake. There's only 43 seconds left. You're in position here to certainly get a field goal at least.
Northern Illinois still with a pair of timeouts at their disposal. Now Willie Clark, Landon Cox, Akeem Daniels. Jet sweep it again. Daniels got belted one more time at the 10-yard line. Jazz Hopkins
Look, that was Muhammad all the way to the sideline, the big 300-pounder number 9 right there. Can he run? And, you know, this is a great adjustment by Mark D'Onofrio. The jet sweep hurt him early. Now they've got it defended. That's 2 times in a row they've really stopped it.
Yeah, Hopkins ran it once. Here, Jazz Hopkins. Keem Daniels had the touchdown, then was stopped a moment ago.
Yep, but Chad Spann run. Look at Muhammad Wilkerson run it. 300 pounds from sideline to sideline.
Well, all indications that we get are Muhammad Wilkerson and Jaquan Jarrett will be first day NFL draft selections come next April.
And of course, you know, Muhammad Wilkerson is just a junior. And of course, you know,
you're right. Should he come out?
Right. Should he come out?
He could come out.
Right. He could. And of course, you know, obviously, as a college football fan, I hope he stays for a senior year. But, you know, there's a lot of other factors involved there.
You and Al Golden and Mark D'Onofrio and every follower of the cherry and white.
Everybody in the city of Philadelphia.
That's right, yeah. All right, 3rd and 9, 35 seconds left. Northern Illinois still with a timeout. They'll go 4 wide, and Chad Spann offset with Chandler Harnish. Harnish will look end zone. Touchdown! Fired that throw into the seam to Landon Cox, who went high to haul it in.
Another great throw by Chandler Harnish. This is a 3-deep zone. Now watch here. He's going to get right into the seam between the corner and the safety right there. What a great throw. What a tremendous throw by Harnish.
They had linebacker, 240-pounder Amara Kamara, who was running with his back to the football in the end zone as Cox found that seam, and Harnish found him. Michael Klimovsky to try to tie it up with a PAT. Hadn't this been a tremendous first half? 29 minutes and 30 seconds as we got a flag, and it's going to be on Temple and will be assessed on this kickoff. But the drives of Northern Illinois today, and every one of them have responded to, you know, a Temple, well, the first 2, the Temple touchdowns.
Well, again, you know, we're going to look at this last play, folks. They run all, just take a look at here. They're going to run all seams against the zone defense. And, of course, the quarterback right here, he's got to read between here and here. Which way is he going? Follow the safety. Take a look at it now. Right down the seam of the zones, and it's wide open, and the backer's trying to get there, and he can't quite do it.
Well, let me ask you this, though, and again, if we show it again, that was a great look from our producer, Greg Logan, director Dave Tasca. Amara Kamara came from the left side of the formation and came all the way across it. Was that a bust in Temple coverage?
Well, I'll tell you what it is. Northern Illinois has not run a 4 wide receiver offense like this. And again, Temple is going to have, they are in the process of adjusting on, this is a total surprise to them. Northern Illinois normally is a 2 tight end offense or a 2-back offense, and this is a shock to them right now. They're getting all this 4 wide receiver stuff. They have to adjust all their schemes for it. Mark D'Onofrio, the defensive coordinator, will be very busy at halftime.
Now watch Kamara, number 1 right there, and look at the ground he's trying to cover here.
He's trying to get all the way across here to cover the seam route, and he just can't quite get there. He knows what he's got, but he just can't quite get there. And again, a great throw by Harnish.
Chandler Harnish just continues his fabulous day throwing the football. He's 14 of 18 for 126 yards in that touchdown throw to Landon Cox. Now with 30 seconds left, well, you know Jerry Kill has told his special teams, please keep an eye on Matt Brown.
Great kick.
They will kick away from Matt Brown, and Brown tells James Nixon to take a knee.
Of course, you know, the 5-yard penalty, that obviously helped him on the touchback right there. That was a tremendous kick.
All right, Temple has all 3 timeouts. Doug. So what do you expect to see here with, probably at least 45 yards needed to even get into field goal range with all 3 timeouts and 30 seconds left?
Yeah, I think they're just going to sit on the ball, and they are. I think that's a good decision. I would do the same thing. I mean, the odds aren't with you.
They'll get the football to start the third quarter.
They'll have the football to start the third quarter, and they're just going to sit on it, let the clock run out. Let's get into halftime. Let's get all this stuff diagrammed up that we have to make on adjustments for both coaches.
This big crowd very appreciative on this 80 degrees sun-splashed October afternoon. Chandler Harnish with a most proficient first half quarterbacking Northern Illinois, but we built this today with 2 of the top run teams in the nation, and here you go. Well, Chad Spann really bottled up today. He's had a couple of 10-yard runs, and of course Matt Brown averaging almost 9 a carry, and that touchdown for Temple's Owls. Gotta love the first 30 minutes. Northern Illinois trying to go to 2-0 in the MAC. Temple's Owls trying to go to 2-0 in the MAC, even at 17.
Get what you crave. Doritos Late Night Cheeseburger.
This fall, don't just get more out of your tires. Get more back from your tires. Because with Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National Event, you'll not only get unbeatable performance, you'll get a rebate card by mail when you buy 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National Event. Get your rebate form and all the terms and conditions at a participating Cooper Tire dealer or at CooperTireRebates.com. Cooper Tires. Don't give up a thing.
The Marathon MAC Football Championship returns to Detroit's Ford Field Friday, December 3rd. The MAC East and West Division champions square off with the Mid-American Conference title on the line. Don't miss your chance to catch one of only 5 major college conference championship games live. Visit the Ford Field box office, call 800-745-3000, or log on to Ticketmaster.com for ticket information. The MAC Football Championship is presented by Marathon, fueling the American spirit.
13 progressive universities, 6 diverse states, 23 sponsored championships, more than 100 academic All-American athletes, 11 College Hall of Fame coaches, millions of dedicated fans, one great conference. The Mid-American Conference, the new mark of excellence.
I spend 3 hours on my homework, or at least that's what my mom thinks. With high-speed internet from AT&T, I get my homework done fast, leaving me time to download movies and music and chat with my friends.
How's your studying?
It's coming along.
Work faster, play more, with the fastest internet for the price. Call to get high speed for $14.95 a month with a 1-year price guarantee.
Please. I know what he's up to. High-speed internet from AT&T is so fast that we get more done in less time, leaving me time to chat, watch movies without teenage distractions. And it's affordable for our family.
Call to get high speed for $14.95 a month with a 1-year price guarantee. Plus, get access to the entire AT&T national Wi-Fi network on the go.
Cookies?
Sure.
Tell your friends hi for me.
High-speed internet from AT&T.
So here are the keys. Congratulations, it's officially yours. I'm sure you'll have many happy years here. Except for you, because you'll be gone 3 years from now, struck down by the same disease that got your father. So you won't be around for them. And sadly, it could have been detected early with a simple test, but you didn't have it. Okay, who wants to check out the backyard?
For a list of tests every man should have, go to ahrq.gov.
And now we bring you one of the most famous battles.
All even at 17 apiece as 2 of the very best in the Mid-American Conference. Temple from the MAC East, Northern Illinois from the MAC West. Very solid first 30 minutes of football. Welcome back, everybody. Michael Wedige alongside Doug Graber and all of our ESPN Plus crew. As this one as advertised, and we invite you to not move because it's probably going to have a lot of fireworks coming your way. All right, week 5, another glorious one in college football. What do you say we have a look at all the sights and sounds from around the land?
Green bringing it down. Classic catch. Try to just sneak in the VIP and chill with the big faces. They don't really see them changes when the fame hit. When I'm up on the stage, they sing it. As soon as I step off, they hate it. Downfield for Hankerson, got him on the fly at the 30. Touchdown.
Jefferson goes right up the middle and breaks it. He's off to the races.
Jermaine Thomas runs for the right. Takes the guy, missed. He gets the ball. Oh, yes. Touchdown up or two.
Matt Brown, touchdown. You just can't tackle this little guy.
Bernard gets the snap, makes a man miss, cuts upfield, touchdown, Michigan.
Aguilar coming wide open, got him. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown, Beavers.
Everybody wanna be popular. Little kids just be watching us through binoculars, and then they go to school and copy us. But hey, I'm not knocking you, but how can y'all not see it's obvious? 'Cause cops just be blind on us and paparazzi be spotting us.
Watch out, the razzle dazzle, and Williams will score.
Puts it on the ground. Oklahoma State had it, and now they're going the other way.
Oh, what kind of speed does the big fella have? And he's gone. 10-5. Statement.
Do you wanna be famous? Everywhere you go, people know what your name is. Everyone you know trying to tell you you're changing.
Husky lightning strike twice.
Pretty big week, number 5 of college football. What is week 6 offering? You've seen a lot of it in the first half right here on a Sunsplash Saturday in Illinois. Tied at 17. We'll be right back.
Awesome again. Oh my God, this is really good.
That's why your parties are the best.
You should do this for a living.
He's right. You've always been like the best cook.
Ever thought of going to Le Cordon Bleu?
Seriously, you should.
Yeah, you could train with all those experienced chef instructors.
Yeah. You're an artist. Go work with other artists.
You should call Le Cordon Bleu today.
Yeah, call right now.
Yeah. Call them.
Seriously.
Do it.
You know you want to.
If you call, you get a complimentary career guide.
Call Le Cordon Bleu campus at 1-800-719-7065. 1-800-719-7065.
Attention computer shoppers with past credit problems. If you've had past credit problems and want to make a change, call now. All you need is an active checking account and you're approved for our program. Bankruptcy, liens, divorce, or job loss, it doesn't matter. You're approved. We'll get you that new computer you always wanted and report on your credit so you can start to get it back on track. Call now and with your paid order, we'll add a free color printer, free MP3 music player, and a free LCD TV. You heard right. Free printer, free MP3 player, and a free LCD TV. Call now and tell us where you want your brand new computer and free gift shipped today.
What's your 2:30 feeling like?
Sometimes my whole day is a 2:30 feeling. Get home from one job, start my second job, and I'm running on empty. So I turned to 5-Hour Energy. I was a little nervous at first, but my husband kept talking about how great 5-Hour Energy was. 0 sugar, only 4 calories. So I finally tried it. For once, he was right.
Told you so.
For both my jobs, I count on 5-Hour Energy.
5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now. No 2:30 feeling later.
Everyone wants more for their money. And all this week during the Columbus sale at Darvin Furniture, you can save half on a new Simmons mattress set with no interest if paid in full in 1 year. This Beauty Rest Firm Queen Set, a super value, just $395. Or this Beauty Rest Plus Eurotop Queen Set is only $599, a super value. Get more for your money and save half on a new Simmons mattress. The Columbus sale is all this week only at Darvin Furniture.
Attention Dish Network customers. Dish Network no longer carries FX or National Geographic Channel. What good is an empty dish? Dish Network customers can no longer see Sons of Anarchy and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia on FX and Border Wars on National Geographic Channel. And it's looking more likely that on November 1st you could also lose Fox Chicago, which means no local news, American Idol, Glee, the NFL on Fox, and the World Series. Don't wait. Go to GetWhatIPaidFor.com now to find another provider.
Yeah, but did you see how much he had to drink last night? I can't believe that guy made it home. Nobody drives drunk anymore. Hold on, I got another call coming in.
While drunk driving rates have dropped greatly, negligent driving and speeding fatalities have skyrocketed. Someone dies every 13 minutes from negligent driving, so keep your hands on the wheel, your eyes on the road, and your phone put away.
I was about to remind you of the most important rule of sales. It's ABC. Always be closing.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond.
She's a great troop leader.
Yeah, so was Hitler. Ray's taking on Allie's troop leader.
Are you gonna get off my spot?
Never! But who's the real tough cookie?
Nobody beats up my husband.
On the next Everybody Loves Raymond. Monday at 5 on My 50 Chicago.
He can have one more chance to win.
Beautiful afternoon, isn't it? Calendar really says October, huh? 17-17, Temple and Northern Illinois. All right, let's take a look at our Vonage scoreboard. Some games going on around First Mid-American Conference. Bill Cuban and his Western Michigan Broncos right now laying it on Ball State at Schumann Stadium in Muncie after Ball State went to Central Michigan and won last week. Central Michigan at Virginia Tech today in Blacksburg with the Hokies on top by 7. Nothing else started just yet. Bowling Green in Ohio, Akron, Kent State, and those are the MAC games. And then, of course, Toledo is going to see Boise State tonight on the blue turf. Let's take a look at the MAC standings brought to you by 5 Hour Energy. You can tackle that 2:30 feeling of yours with 5 Hour Energy. Temple's Owls looking to even things up with Miami, who again is playing at Cincinnati out of conference tonight. A Temple win today would do that. Buffalo, of course, although 2-3, still just undefeated in MAC play. Flip it over and take a look at the MAC West. Toledo with those back-to-back road wins earlier in September at Ohio and at Western Michigan. They are at Boise State tonight out of conference in Northern Illinois, trying to go to 2-0. And would lead the MAC West with a win unless Ball State is able to rally at home against Western Michigan. All right, now let's take a look at our AT&T All-American Player of the Week, and it's got to be Nebraska quarterback Taylor Martinez, as he was sensational on Thursday night in the 7th-ranked Huskers win at Kansas State. 241 yards of rushing, put 4 touchdowns in the books as the Huskers rolled on the road 48-13. 369 total yards, and of course Taylor Martinez having an outstanding season for the undefeated Nebraska Cornhuskers. And you can text your vote to 345345 if you'd like from your mobile phone to vote. And with that, you have a chance at a trip to the national championship. 17 apiece. Temple, Northern Illinois. Back to DeKalb with more in a moment.
Here's the truth. Your rates don't have to go up just because of an accident. Not if you get Allstate Accident Forgiveness. It starts the day you sign up. Dollar per dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Wow, there is nothing here.
Oh, yes, there is. We got Bud Light. Here we go. Here's a good-looking couple.
She's a model.
Yeah. We'll take it.
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
So, you like antiques?
Forget search engines. Anyone can access instant, unlimited background checks with BeenVerified.com. You can look up anyone who comes into your home or life. Never before has background checking been this easy.
No stranger comes around my growing family without a background check.
Search new acquaintances, find lost loved ones, or look yourself up. Even monitor changes with round-the-clock alerts.
Isn't it better to know for sure?
For a free trial of unlimited background checks, go to benverified.com/TV163.
I'm the first string quarterback, but I'm also a transfer student, so I'm a little lost. And if you've got cut rate insurance, your jacked up rates might make you sick. So get accident forgiveness from Allstate.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
We are respectful competitors. We are loyal fans. We are gracious in victory and demonstrate poise in defeat. We are leaders on the field and in the stands. We are champions in sport and in life. We are the Mid-American Conference, the new mark of excellence.
I'm Mark Kirk, and I approve this message.
Our daughter was a freshman when I opened the envelope and found they had lost over half our college savings.
Alexi Janulius was in charge of Bright Start.
Our money was supposed to be in a safe fund, but instead, Janulius stood by while they lost more than $70 million.
Janulius bragged about his financial expertise in commercials.
A lot of people suffered because Alexi misled us. We'll never recover our daughter's college savings.
Did you know that 1 in 8 women in the United States will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime? I'm Melina Kanakrides, and I want to encourage you to fight this disease. Know your risk, get screened, and join me in going passionately pink for the cure. It's easy. Just plan something fun, wear pink, and raise money for Susan G. Komen for the cure. Go to passionatelypink.org today to get started.
There are 206 bones in the human body, but on My 50 Chicago, there's only one.
Bones? Bones, bones.
Now it's time for the boneyard.
All the mystery.
What the hell happened to this kid?
What killed her? All the suspense.
Somebody you love is buried alive.
Just another day at the office.
And it's all for you.
That's heartwarming.
My shows are on My 50.
All yours.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bones, tonight at 6 on My 50 Chicago.
Want more?
Yes, as soon as possible, please.
This afternoon's Spec Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Marathon, fueling the American spirit. Also by Champion, it's how you play. By Cadillac, the new standard of the world. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. By Holiday Inn, the official hotel of the Mid-American Conference. By Powerade, the complete sports drink. Also by PNC, proud to be the official bank of the Mid-American Conference. By Cooper Tires, don't give up a thing. By Cleveland Clinic Sports Health, all of your sports health needs under one roof. Visit sports-health.org for details. By Papa John's, the official pizza of your NFL game day. By Vonage, sounds good. And by the Old Spice Classic, November 25th through 28th in Orlando, Florida. I'll leave it at 17 apiece as we get set to, in just moments, begin the second half of football. And again, advertised as one that we knew would keep your attention, and it has. Michael Wedige with Doug Graber. All right, you know, we talked about how dynamic both run games are, but each quarterback has shown with his wide receiving cores that's where this football game, who knows, might be decided.
Both defenses are frantically trying to stop the running game. They're doing it with the safeties. There's no other solution. 8 and 9 man fronts. Both offenses are throwing the football, play action. Both teams have been hurt a little bit with that. And 17-17. I mean, a great half of football from my viewpoint.
Sure. Chandler Harnish has been superb with his red and black clad Northern Illinois Huskies. And Chester Stewart, very efficient, hadn't thrown it as much, but hit the big touchdown pass as well. Tied at 17. We'll show you highlights in a moment.
This is a public announcement. CNNMoney.com reports that in some areas of the country, buyers are scooping up homes for as little as $1,000. Foreclosures are at an all-time high. Government and private banks are liquidating these homes now. If you currently rent a house or apartment, you may call now and learn how to receive your free list of these homes. All others may call tomorrow. Every house must be sold. This is a public announcement.
Call 1-800-590-6974. That's 1-800-590-6974.
58 different individuals are absolutely using my old Social Security number. My credit score just went out the window.
Identity theft can be devastating. That's why LifeLock is proactive protection, working to help stop identity theft before it happens.
The biggest difference is stopping it before it starts.
LifeLock's exclusive identity alert system goes beyond mere credit monitoring, which only alerts you after the theft. With LifeLock, it's like having a digital fingerprint. If a new application doesn't match you, we send an alert. And if needed, we help fix the identity theft. Don't wait another minute. Call now. Go with the industry leader. Join LifeLock and get alerts to important information, a $1 million service guarantee, plus a team of identity theft protection specialists. Enroll now and get 10% off your enrollment for you and your entire family. Call today and mention ID Alert to take advantage of this special offer.
Would you like to put a stop to your partner's snoring so you could go to sleep and stay asleep every night? Introducing Pure Sleep, the stop snoring solution. Common snoring is caused when the airway is constricted, causing the soft palate to vibrate. Pure Sleep is a patented self-molded mouthpiece cleared by the FDA, which holds the jaw slightly forward, opening the airway so that the snoring stops. Look at the difference in these before and after images.
That is just the astounding thing. I have not snored. And so this thing works. It's easy to use, easy to mold, works like a charm.
I'm sleeping through the night, and so is he, and we're waking up with more energy and not waking up in the middle of the night to say shh.
If it doesn't work, we'll refund the purchase price, refund the original shipping charge, and even pay to ship it back. Try Pure Sleep risk-free.
Call 1-800-220-8043. Call now.
Looking for a complete picture of your money? Meet PNC Virtual Wallet. It comes with a money bar that shows what's scheduled to go out, what you've put aside, and how much you really have available right now to spend on the things you want. And you can free up money with a simple slide. It's built to help make your financial life a whole lot easier. Experience everything Virtual Wallet has to offer at pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC, for the achiever in us all.
Marathon presents Mid-American Conference Football Game of the Week, and presenting it in glorious fashion today here at, I love the Husky dog. Love that Husky dog here at Northern Illinois University, as all even at 17 apiece. Al Golden looking to go to 5-1 on the year with his Temple Owls, and of course Jerry Kill and the Northern Illinois Huskies. Wins at Minnesota, and then that 50-point explosion against Akron Zips last week, as Michael Klemevsky driving that boot to James Nixon. All right, let's take a look at the first half highlights, brought to you by Powerade, the complete sports drink. How about the efficiency of Chandler Harnish?
Yeah, he's made all the plays. He really hasn't missed a throw this half. Excellent on the run. Some great throws on the run. Converted all the third downs he was asked to throw it. A seam route right there. Touchdown. Excellent throw. Good read.
Now the first possession of this third quarter belongs to Temple's Owls. Chester Stewart starting that speed option. Got a couple as he was taken down for the backside. The hit from DJ Perkle. Let's take a look at today's Bud Light playbook. What do we have, Coach Graber?
Well, both of these teams are frantically trying to stop the run. They get the safeties, both safeties up in the box. Play action, seam route. He's man on the tight end. Okay, let it go. Take a look at this now. And then again, this is Fernandez going down the sideline, beats the safety. Good play action fake. Anything to stop the run.
Beautifully done on 2nd and 8. I'll run that reverse. Nice hit coming up in the secondary as Rod Streeter was taken down, as that hit for Northern Illinois came from Garrett Barnes.
Yeah, look at the numbers here throwing-wise. We certainly did not expect this. But again, that's the result of the 8-man fronts and a lot of 3-deep zone and man-to-man. Both quarterbacks have stepped up.
It's a 3rd and 3 on this, the opening possession of the third quarter, and we're delighted you are with us. Stewart will fire Rodriguez first down at that big H-back, the 250-pound fourth-year junior. Al Golden raves about him. Offensive coordinator Matt Rule. He's strong, he's talented, and what a weapon.
Oh, and he's a good blocker, an excellent athlete in space, very good receiver, and Al Golden's got to be thrilled with their third down conversions today. That makes 7 out of 9.
Yeah, it had not been. They were only at about 31%, remember, coming in on third down. Right now, Rodriguez is offset, somewhat of a bunch formation with James Nixon, Matt Brown, the one back. And this is Matt Brown. Well, look at that move as he tried to beat Devon Butler. But Butler, the sophomore out of Pembroke Pines, Florida, he's been very impressive today.
Well, you know what? He was, and I kind of watched a couple of tapes of him during the season. He is dramatically improved as the season has progressed. Just a young sophomore, only played on special teams last year as a true freshman.
And what did Jerry Kiltay said? In space, he might be our best.
Yep.
Outside the numbers. Play action Stewart. Came underneath to Matt Brown. Well, Matt Brown was not able to make Garrett Barnes miss. Barnes, 211-pound senior, strong safety type, will play some nickel.
You know, and we would be remiss if we didn't mention that. Take a look at it here. Nice open field tackle by Barnes. The outstanding safety for Northern Illinois, Tracy Wilson, has not played in 3 weeks. He is a big time. He's their best defensive player. He's been out for 3 weeks now. Groin.
Yeah, he has missed at that free safety spot. 3rd and 4, Temple. 4 wide. Blitz coming.
Downey.
Stewart didn't handle it, and he got belted. Devon Butler with that sec-time blitz of Chester Stewart.
And a lot of flags came flying. Celebration. What is the call? Boy, this is a crucial call right here. I didn't see anything taunting or anything like that.
Did he take his helmet off in celebration?
That's exactly it, I think.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 9, removing his helmet.
Yep.
15-yard penalty. The penalty results in a first down.
Well, it's a great blitz by Butler, and a young sophomore just gets a little bit too excited right here. That's a no-no. That is a no-no in college football. That's a totally correct call, and a horrible mistake by Devon Butler. Horrible mistake. Wow. That really is going to be at least a 20-yard penalty from the sack and everything else, and now plus gives Temple life.
Well, star that one and mark it down, as Devon Butler has been sensational today from his middle linebacker spot, but his want to celebrate a little bit by taking the helmet off, and whether you like the rule or not, it's certainly one that is imposed. Now back to the ground game, and Matt Brown. Look at Brown with his strength. Pick up 13 and a first down. He came right out of his shoe at about the midfield stripe, did the Bug, as he's known, Matt Brown.
You'd never guess he's 5'5" and 170 pounds. I mean, you'd never guess that. Look at his strength breaking tackles right there. Look at that. Tough football player.
He was finally dragged down by that outstanding corner, Chris Smith. But think about it. Bernard Pierce, the top freshman running back in the country a year ago, all over FBS, the MAC freshman of the year, banged up, not able to go, and their ground game doesn't miss a beat, Doug.
No, it's amazing. He put 226 up last week.
With 4 touchdowns.
Yep.
Whistle stop it. Al Golden's got a Temple timeout.
Timeout. Temple.
Didn't like something he saw. All right, Temple aided by the excessive celebration penalty on Devon Butler on the move.
Proud to stand on our own, proud to be homegrown, a familiar face and a name you know. Come on, we know you, we know your needs, we know what being a neighbor means. Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Marathon is proud to sponsor the MAC Football Championship on December 3rd at Ford Field in Detroit.
Here's the truth. Your rates don't have to go up just because of an accident. Not if you get Allstate Accident Forgiveness. It starts the day you sign up. Dollar per dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate.
Papa's in the house with Papa John's free topping football. Your choice of any 3 toppings free when you buy a large cheese pizza for just $10. Order at papajohns.com because every day is your game day.
I think everybody's interested.
Okay, Jay, if you had to choose apple pecan chicken salad or the chili.
I'd go for the...
You don't have to choose.
Because now you can pick 2 at Wendy's. Any half-size salad and one of 7 tasty options for just $4.99. Hey, come on. I was just saying you could pick 2.
Johnson, secure the pizza puffs in the kitchen. Bert, I want a recon team on that brunette in the corner, and I'll commandeer the Bud Light.
It's the sure sign of a good time. The just right taste of Bud Light. Here we go.
Hey, you guys got any ice?
All right, this offensive line for the Temple Owls as we get back. They lost Steve Caputo, their outstanding 320-pound left tackle, to injury. So Derek Dennis, who wears number 63, there you go, Coach, has moved over to that left tackle spot. And Wayne Tribute at the left guard. 1st and 10 now from the 42. Matt Brown. Look at the shiftiness of Brown. And at 5'5", 170, he just absolutely took on cornerback Chris Smith. That's a quick 6 on 1st down for Matt Brown.
Very, very well designed play. There's a lot of eye candy there. Here's you see Matt Brown heading back into the huddle. They bring the tight end all the way across the formation, and it's kind of confusing the linebackers. Take a look at his numbers today. Quite an amazing football player.
Yes, first time he touched the football, had that the pirouette in the spin, the 25-yard touchdown run. I'll ask you about eye candy in a moment. Sit on that thought. On 2nd and 4 with motion from Streeter. Stretch play, Matt Brown. Can he get the edge? Got a 1st down or very close to it. Yeah, he did get the 1st down at the 30-yard line as he was ushered out of bounds by Patrick George. All right, you keep mentioning eye candy,
right.
Giving you eye candy. Give our viewers an idea what you mean.
Here it is, right here. You see the tight end going across the formation? That flashes in front of the linebackers as the play develops, and they think the play's going back with the tight end.
So you're trying to influence the play with the good visuals for the defense.
Absolutely, and you know what? And that's not their key to read, and they can't. They just have to not pay any attention to that.
All right, the Brown pickup got the 1st down. There's that quick bubble screen to wide out Michael Campbell. Campbell made the catch, and then Tyrone Clark took him to the ground after a quick gain of 5 on 1st down.
Both quarterbacks in this game, with the style of defense that's being played, have really stepped up big time. Chester Stewart, I think without question, this is his best game of the year. Had a very tough game against Penn State 2 weeks ago. He's really coming on strong. Of course, Harnish has been great the whole game.
For the first time today out of the I formation. Matt Brown getting a blow right now as the tailback is Chris Burrell, and Burrell tried to find that isolation play off the right side, but he was met in that hole by Garrett Barnes again. Barnes started to play some very, very fine football out of that Northern Illinois secondary.
Yeah, he really has, and I'm wondering, Michael, if Bernard Pierce has re-injured that ankle, because when Brown has not been in the game now, we've not seen Pierce in there.
Well, now it's the 3rd-year sophomore from Bethlehem, PA, Hakeem Smith, who wears number 24. Offset. 3rd and 6, big play Temple. Motion from Matt Balsavage. Joe Jones could not hang on to that throw to him as he was trying to run with the football before he had it hauled in.
You know, the sad thing is Temple had really caught him. They caught him in a blitz, and that is exactly the play, that wide receiver screen that you want to run. And unfortunately, he just started to try to run a little bit quicker than before he had the football.
That'll get Brandon McManus out, the sophomore out of Hatfield, PA. He had game-winning field goals against Villanova, and then in overtime against Central Michigan. 42 yards right hash for the Temple lead. Plenty of leg, but it is going to fade wide left. He missed it.
Well, I tell you, this has been an amazing game to watch. Both offenses have really executed extremely well.
Now the first drive of the third quarter comes up wanting as Brandon McManus pushed that 42-yarder wide left.
What do you ladies got there?
Wendy's apple pecan chicken salad and a baked potato.
A BLT cob and a chili.
For one price, you can pick 2 things.
What do you got?
This?
Oh, only one thing?
I have something else.
Now you can pick 2 at Wendy's. Any half-size salad and one of 7 tasty options for just $4.99.
You know when it's real.
We went to Germany's Nürburgring to challenge ourselves on the most demanding track in the world. With us in spirit was every great car that we'd ever competed with. The BMW M5 and the Mercedes-Benz E63. For it was their amazing abilities that pushed us to refine, improve, and ultimately develop the world's fastest production sedan. The CTSV from Cadillac, the new standard of the world.
Okay, Jay, if you had to choose apple pecan chicken salad or the chili.
I'd go for the
Aha! You don't have to choose, because now you can pick 2 at Wendy's. Any half-size salad and one of 7 tasty options for just $4.99. Hey, come on, I was just saying you could pick 2.
My name is Earl and Seinfeld. Weeknights at 9 on My 50 Chicago.
Have not seen a lot, just 3 carries worth of the third leading rusher in the Mid-American Conference and the leading ground gainer last year in Bernard Pierce. Oh, Temple's drive comes up short a moment ago as a look at Chandler Harnish. 8 different receivers have caught passes from Harnish today.
No, and 2 of those incompletions were throwaways all the way. 2 of the 4.
Well, 3 big drives in the first half. This is now Chad Spann. Spann trying to pick and weave his way outside the numbers, and he got taken down by Kier Griffin.
No, and just going back to Bernard Pierce again.
Well, Marathon presenting Mid-American Conference football today alongside Doug Graber and all of our crew. I'm Michael Wedige as Temple's Owls in their white trimmed in cherry, and the homestanding red-clad Northern Illinois Huskies go after one another, all tied at 17 apiece. Chandler Harnish on the roll. Harnish will trigger that throw, and he's got his wide-open receiver Nathan Palmer. Palmer uncovered for Northern Illinois, first down.
Well, that's what we call the zone buster, and it was great patience by Harnish to take a look at. He's going to run off. He's going to go in the flat, and we got the third receiver, so they really overload that zone. Take a look at it now. And that's what we call a zone buster, and he hits the guy that's in the deep seam between. It really put the backer in a bind. Nice.
On the 48-yard line, Harnish again will deliver that throw, and this time Nathan Palmer tried to make a football move and didn't have it put away. Incomplete.
Really, the first throw, I mean, it hit the right guy. He's wide open, but he threw it just a little bit behind him, and Palmer was not able to get his body turned enough to make the catch.
Yeah, and those 3 drives in the first half for Northern Illinois.
Yeah, he's got to reach back for the ball.
15-play drive, an 18-play drive, a 10-play drive. Chad Spann's not going to get to the corner. Adrian Robinson, who wears number 43, that MAC Defensive Player of the Year, and Marquise Liverpool, the cornerback, took out Spann.
Yeah, they did. In Liverpool, that was a nice job of him filling, and they've had success with that play. But, boy, shut down right there by Temple. 3rd and 9.
Who's this bigger play for? The Northern Illinois offense? It's been fantastic at 3rd down conversions, or the Temple defense?
Well, you know what? It's a big play for both teams.
3rd and 9, line to make at the 42-yard line. Harnish has been so good at 3rd down pickups all year long. Pressure coming. His throw is caught. What an outstanding grab by Willie Clark. 1st down, Northern Illinois.
Boy, take a look at this catch by Clark. Ball's a little high, but man, he climbs the ladder and goes up and gets it. Pretty good coverage, too. That is just an outstanding offensive play. That was Kier Griffin in the coverage.
Yeah, started his career at Temple as a running back. So did Marquise Liverpool. Both starting corners were on the offensive side of the ball. Harnish again, seam route. Willie Clark to haul it in as Chandler Harnish is just playing pitch and catch. And Temple's defense and their secondary, they have not been shredded like this at any time in the first 5 games of the year.
No, they haven't. And of course, you know, they're primarily a 3-deep zone team. And again, that's the seam in the zone defense, and that's tough to defend. And a lot of play action, too, which holds the backers, makes it very hard to make that play on what we call a seam route.
Big day for Willie Clark. Had a couple of touchdown catches against Akron last week. Red zone time. Northern Illinois back to the ground game. Chad Spann running with a purpose behind the blocks of Logan Pegram, the 312-pound left guard, and Scott Wedige, the junior center.
Boy, take a look at Spann hit this hole, and watch how he lowers his pads right there. He runs with great forward lean.
9 minutes now and some change into this 3rd quarter. The red zone work for Northern Illinois, 3 for 3 today, but they've been superb all year long. One of the best in all of the FBS Football Bowl subdivision. Harnish will keep it on the ground, and this time Chad Spann got taken down.
That was Muhammad Wilkerson, and you know he beat the tackle. He slanted and beat the tackle and chased him all the way down from the backside. Watch Wilkerson right here. Just take a look at it. Watch him beat the tackle all the way down inside and make this play. Wow, that's a big-time player. That is a big-time defensive lineman.
And folks, that's 305 pounds at 6'5". And his preparation is just, that's what Al Golden told us. He said he's relentless, but it's his preparation that sets him apart. 2nd and goal from the 5. Reverse. Belted to the ground. Adrian Robinson as he put a big lick on wide receiver Nathan Palmer, who ran that reverse. They love running jet sweeps and reverses in the red zone, Northern Illinois.
They do, but Adrian Peterson, look at him at the defensive end, outside backer. He plays his position. He's very disciplined.
There he is. We mentioned MAC Defensive Player of the Year, 13 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, had another tackles for loss. He had 14 of those.
Won the Connecticut game for him with a forced fumble.
Harnish in trouble. The throw to the end zone is caught. Touchdown, Nathan Palmer. It looked like there was nothing there for Chandler Harnish, and then he somehow spotted Nathan Palmer while being pressured by Mohammed Wilkerson.
You know, you just can't take out the coach. I'm saying to myself, throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. Wham! He fits it in there for a touchdown. Take it. Look at him right there, and he throws a bullet in there.
That was in a tight window, Doug.
Right, very tight.
Real tight window. There were 3 white-shirted owls there. Adding the PAT is Michael Klomovsky, and just like that, the Huskies of Northern Illinois go up 7 on another big touchdown drive. Nathan Palmer on the grab. Chandler Harnish having an enormous day.
This fall, don't just get more out of your tires, get more back from your tires. Because with Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event, you'll not only get unbeatable performance, you'll get a rebate card by mail when you buy 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event. Get your rebate form and all the terms and conditions at a participating Cooper Tire dealer or at CooperTireRebates.com. Cooper Tires, don't give up a thing.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Was Abe Lincoln honest?
Does this dress make my backside look big?
Perhaps it will. Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Is having a snowball fight with pitching great Randy Johnson a bad idea?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this was a bad idea.
Everyone wants more for their money. And all this week during the Columbus sale at Darwin Furniture, you can save half on a new Simmons mattress set with no interest if paid in full in 1 year. This Beauty Rest Firm Queen Set, a super value, just $3.95. Or this Beauty Rest Plus Eurotop Queen Set is only $5.99, a super value. Get more for your money and save half on a new Simmons mattress. The Columbus sale is all this week only at Darwin Furniture.
This is a story about all the bad ideas leading up to the happy ending.
I think we should be together.
This is How I Met Your Mother.
Weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on My 50 Chicago.
Yeah, I don't mind Chandler Harnish if I'm Jerry Kill right now. Kind of trying to hydrate himself on this 80-degree plus day. As there's your touchdown receiver and Nathan Palmer. As again, another drive. That's 4 drives that have been 10 plays or better. But here's how it'll go. Last week they came from 15 down to beat Army, put 29 and answered up. And Doug, in 3 of Temple's 4 wins this year, they trailed in the 4th quarter. So don't go to sleep on it.
This is a team that has great confidence in its ability to win games in the 4th quarter.
James, Nixon, and Matt Brown, and Brown's about 4 yards deep, and Nixon says, let's stay right here, teammate.
You know, that there's a mindset that teams develop in the 4th quarter, and I always talked about it this way. Let's be expecting great things to happen in the 4th quarter. Let's be very positive. Something's great going to happen. We're going to get a pick. We're going to make a long run. Something good is going to happen to us. And teams that don't win in the 4th quarter, they're waiting for something bad to happen.
Keeping an eye on Bernard Pierce, and Pierce today with just 3 rushes for 6 yards. Now, he did break that 45-yarder that was called back. Now, let's see what Temple's offense gets here. Chester Stewart on the waggle, and that throw is way too tall for Michael Campbell. Had Campbell open on the outcut and just delivered the football too high.
But very similar to the play that we illustrated that we called the zone buster. Again, get the quarterback on the move and try to hit the guy in the middle of those 2 zones. And that was a poor throw. I mean, he just missed it.
Do you think, though, that Stewart is more comfortable when he's on the move as opposed to setting his feet on the 5 and 7 step drops in the pocket?
You know, we've seen him make good throws on the move today. He just didn't get that one done.
Back to the ground game, and Matt Brown got collared, take it down from behind. There's some of that front 4. Stephen O'Neal, who backs up Jake Kaufman. O'Neal, redshirt freshman on the stop.
You know, it's a warm day. Both of these staffs are rotating their defensive linemen, and it's urgent that you do it. Otherwise, in the fourth quarter, you just don't have any juice left.
I'll talk about big play conversions. Temple needs one here because, I mean, 3 and out this warm day. Their defense has had to be on that football field a lot today. 3rd and 7 for Chester Stewart. Fired that throw nowhere near Rod Streeter. Matter of fact, Patrick George, the Northern Illinois corner, was the closest to the football. 3 and out, and Al Golden's defense is going to have to go right back on the football field.
Yeah, take a look at this now on full 22. See, they started off in a 3-deep look. Safety was here at the last second. They moved back, and they played it 2 deep, and he did not read it properly. The pre-snap read was different. He had a throw open there to the middle of the field at the 40.
First punt of the afternoon for Jeff Watney. Watney, good one for Temple, averages 41 yards per punt on the year.
Wow.
Watney hit a beauty. Watney hit a howitzer and driving Tommy Davis all the way back to the 20-yard line. What a kick for punter Jeff Watney.
Yeah, he really hit a bomb there.
All right, Temple basketball fans, don't miss out on the action. Make your way to Orlando, Florida, November 25th, 28th, to watch your Owls compete in the Old Spice Classic at the ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex. If you like tickets and travel, visit oldspiceclassic.com. And there's Bernard Pierce, as you see, on the bike.
He's trying to keep that leg and ankle loose. He's got a high ankle sprain, very difficult injury for a running back.
Chandler Harnish with that throw out of the backfield to Chad Spann. Muhammad Wilkerson had a hand on him, but Spann across the 25 to about the 26. So give the hookup from Harnish to Spann, about 6 on first down.
Yeah, and that was
Harnish is now hit 19 to 24, Doug.
Well, and now 2 throwaways and 2 drops.
They'll go offset with Kyle Scarb in that backfield. On the ground game again, and this is Ricky Kreider. Kreider put a move on out on the edge, but this one's probably going to come back. That flag flew late from the back judge.
Now, this is what they're calling the bounce play. It looks like a power and inside play. They bounce it out late, but I think we're going to get a hold on this. Let's take a look, wait for the call. Again, it was a great block by the fullback.
Holding. Offense, number 47, penalized 10 yards.
Great block.
From the spot of the
great
foul.
block.
Well, second down.
It was such a great block.
All right, it was a great hold.
Yeah.
Take a look at him right here, number 47, running the power play. Let's take a look, make the call. That's a good block right there.
Yeah, it's the left hand.
Yeah,
shirt.
He's got to let him go. He's got to let him go. You know, you get the hands inside.
When you're engaged, they'll let you.
That's fine.
Right?
But as soon as he starts to break, you got to let him go.
So it costs Connor Flahive and the Northern Illinois offense that penalty. Chandler Harnish, that's not going to get started. As you can see, that going to be tracked down from the backside.
Muhammad
Wilkerson on the hit.
Yep, I mean, he is an amazing football player. He really is. He tracked him down from all the way across the field. 6'5", 305 pounds. Take a look at Muhammad, number 9, right there. Wow, he's just, he got great eyes, great instincts. He's got what Al Golden calls a great football intelligence. He surely showed it there.
Well, he always raves about him, as you mentioned. He's developed great stamina, too, Al Golden told us, to go along with his strength. 3rd and 8. Harnish will step up in trouble. Keep it, plays alive, and he got stamped. And he got absolutely planted by that Temple middle linebacker. And that was, it looked like on that hit, was it Amara Kamara?
I thought it was Whitehead.
You're right, it was Tahir Whitehead who made the hit.
Great hit in space. Take a look at it here. Watch, you see on the scramble, and you see number 2, Whitehead right there. Boy, he attacks him.
Josh Wilbur to punt it for the first time. Each team has punted. Temple came after it, and they got it. They got a piece of the Wilbur punt. Now, Temple came with the all-out punt rush, and they got a piece of it.
Was it Robinson that got it? I thought it might have been Adrian Robinson. Let's take a look and see if we can identify it.
Outside. No, it was through the middle, wasn't it?
It was through the middle. Can't quite get the number, but it was definitely through the middle. It was Robinson. It was Robinson. Wow, what a football player.
Doug, he got his hand almost on the foot of Josh Wilbur as Wilbur was putting the football down.
You know, he does things you can't coach that. He's got it.
Let's see what Temple does on this short field now. They'll start for the 46, but it's going to be first at 15. Going to cost them 5.
False start. Offense number 85. 5-yard penalty. First down.
More Keith Brown. Took it off the foot of Wilbur.
He got the ball between the drop and the foot. Unbelievable. And it does look like he hurt his hand right there. He got that big paw kicked.
Temple now first and 15. The football back on their own 49-yard line. 24-17, Northern Illinois. Matt Brown trying to get to the edge. Look at the job Northern Illinois does in stringing that out. Again, coming up with that strong safety spot yet one more time was Garrett Barnes, who does a terrific job there, and also
Chris Smith. Yep.
Chris Smith from the corner.
You know what? Both of these teams on the last 2 possessions have really put themselves in a hole with penalties on the very first play of the possession.
Well, this clock runs now, and I don't know if Al Golden and his Temple offense are going to snap it again. It doesn't look like it as we wind it down. And, yep, Chester Stewart and Al Golden, they're going to just change sides of the football field and talk about a 2nd and 15 as we get the final 15 minutes ready to roll. Don't go anywhere. Again, Temple has trailed like they do now in what has been 3 of their 4 wins this year in the 4th quarter. The Owls with a tough assignment on the road because the Husky Dogs been roaring today into DeKalb. Northern Illinois with a 7-point edge when we get back.
Moby Dick.
Searching for Moby Dick.
AT&T and BlackBerry have teamed up to evolve the smartphone. AT&T. Rethink possible.
Honda EU Series generators are perfect for hardcore tailgaters. They provide reliable power for all sorts of things, and they're incredibly quiet.
I got this one.
Which neighbors really appreciate. Honda generators.
Bring it.
Where do diehard Mac fans go for the latest in Mac news and information? Mac-Sports.com, the official website of the Mid-American Conference. That's Mac-Sports.com for news, notes, stats, standings, and contests. Read headlines from across the country in the Mac Beat. Want to know what's on the air? Mac-Sports.com is your source for the latest Mac TV and radio schedules and links. You can even watch highlights and listen to coaches talk in the Mac Multimedia section. Bookmark it today. Mac-Sports.com.
Save big money during the Menards Oktoberfest sale. Refresh paint from Dutch Boy with Arm & Hammer odor-eliminating technology delivers the amazing colors and durability you've come to expect from Dutch Boy while eliminating odors in your home. Flat is $19.46 a gallon. Make hard-to-reach projects easier with scaffolding. This 6-foot utility scaffold adjusts from 24 to 48 inches and has large casters for easy maneuverability. Only $99 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Isn't it great in this ever-changing world that there are some things you can always depend on? Like Cook Brothers. Shop us and you'll always find a huge selection of name brands with everyday pricing lower than what the other guys use as their price leaders.
Over 9,000 low-priced items under one roof.
Assorted backpacks, $3.90 each. Girls' white piqué collar shirts, $3.90 each. French toast white school shirts, only $3.90 each. And French toast navy pants, only $7.90.
We stack 'em deep and sell 'em cheap. Cook Brothers, 1740 North Costner.
The all-new Family Feud with me, Steve Harvey.
Weekdays at 1 on My 50 Chicago.
All right, let's take a look at our Cleveland Clinic game summary brought to you by the good gang at the Cleveland Clinic, and shows you that Northern Illinois with a 7-point advantage, and Temple, as you said, Doug, had those 3 wins when they trailed after the third quarter. Tough assignment here as we begin at quarter number 4.
Really is.
That's Matt Brown working his way to the outside as Matt Brown was able to go outside the numbers and get that big play back. Doug Graber, Michael Reggie, Doug Graber, is Temple just got that blocked punt from Adrian Robinson, but got hit with the motion penalty. What's been the key to Temple's success in fourth quarter comeback wins this year?
I think it's all a mindset. They gotta have a good football team, but you know what? And once you have a fourth quarter win, it just seems to keep building.
It's third down at 4 after Matt Brown just got 11. A lot of motion. The left side of Northern Illinois' line moving. It's going to be a false start on Temple.
False start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Darius Morris, the senior tackle. All right, here's your fourth quarters for Temple.
Yeah, outscored opponents. I mean, that's a good number there, but it's the way they've won in the fourth quarter with defensive plays, special teams plays. They have just been outstanding when the game is on the line.
Second penalty, though, in this drive after they got the block punts. They've turned a 3rd and 4 now into a 3rd and 9.
Yep.
Let's see what offensive coordinator Matt Rule comes up with. Northern Illinois by 7, and Al Golden is going to get a timeout. Well, Temple has now burned their second timeout of this second half. Although, very important 3rd and 9 here, Doug.
Exactly.
But I'm sure Al Golden is saying, guys, we don't want to burn one here.
Well, what happened?
Had to.
Yeah, they had to. What happened is they were trying to make an audible from the sideline to the field, and they weren't in the right formation to do it. And at 3rd and 9, you just can't let that go. It's too big of a down. Therefore, the timeout. Let's get organized. And let's make sure we don't make an error right here.
Well, Temple's offense talks about it. About 3 weeks ago at Lincoln Financial Field, we had the UConn game, and Jordan Todman, look at that, stripped by Adrian Robinson, took it away for the sudden change defensive play touchdown, and now today as a part of the punt squad.
Yeah, and again, watch him inside here. He blocks the punt. That wasn't even they didn't even have a punt block on. That's just a great individual effort, and that's why he's the MAC Defensive Player of the Week. The guy is a great football player.
Yeah, but right now Temple's offense got to kick it into gear. The Northern Illinois offense has been the story of the day. They've run 18 more plays than Temple and outgained them total yardage-wise by over 130.
The Temple has walked into a hornet's nest here. There's no question about that. Tough place to play. Northern Illinois, by the way, is 46 and 17 at home in the last 10 years. Tough place to win a game.
3rd and 9. Let's see what Chester Stewart comes up with.
Yep. No question. The officials whistled it down. The receiver was in motion before the ball was snapped. He whistled it immediately.
This very
false start. Number 26.
Yep.
Offense. 5-yard penalty. Third down.
Doug, this is very uncharacteristic. Right after you get the punt block, there's been now 3 penalties. In only, what, 5 snaps?
That's exactly right. And really, they're poise penalties. False starts. That was Joe Jones that was motioning across the field. He stepped to the line of scrimmage before the ball was snapped.
Temple is not a highly penalized football team. There you see it. Second least in the MAC coming into today. 3rd and 14 now. Stewart gonna air it out. He's got Streeter and overthrew him at the goal line. Streeter was 10 yards running free, and Stewart overthrew him.
Total bust in coverage. The safety played cover 3. The corner right here played 2. He played 3. There's a mistake here. There's a problem. Somebody's wrong. Total bust in coverage. The outside zone is totally uncovered. You know what? Deja vu. Same thing happened in the Penn State game in the first quarter. He had a receiver that was nobody within 20 yards of him, and he overthrew it.
Could that be what turns out to be the deciding moment in this one?
Great punt.
Jeff Watney to hang it high, and it'll be fair caught by Northern Illinois' Tommy Davis. Chester Stewart just had a chance to tie it up and missed a flying Rod Streeter. Northern Illinois by 7 and with the football.
I'm a satellite dish. The only reason you got me was for football. But for today's game, I'm a little fuzzy. So you tried to fix me. But you just made me loose. Newsflash. If you have cut rate insurance, you might not be covered for this. So get Allstate and protect your house and car from mayhem like me.
Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate.
Looking for a complete picture of your money? Meet PNC Virtual Wallet. It comes with a money bar that shows what's scheduled to go out, what you've put aside, and how much you really have available right now to spend on the things you want. And you can free up money with a simple slide. It's built to help make your financial life a whole lot easier. Experience everything Virtual Wallet has to offer at pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC, for the achiever in us all.
I like your messy hair. I like the clothes you wear. I like the way you sing. And when you dance with me, you always make me smile. I don't know why. I love
We believe you're at your best when you can relax and be yourself. And at thousands of newly refreshed Holiday Inn Express hotels, you always can. Holiday Inn Express. Stay you.
Did you know about 25 million children in the U.S. grow up fatherless? These kids are more likely to drop out of school, 20 times more likely to end up in prison, and 50 to 100% more likely to be addicted to drugs. I'm attorney Jeffrey Loving. Our elite team of lawyers focus on protecting fathers' rights. Call me for help if you're a dad struggling with divorce, child support, or visitation. To learn more about your rights, call 312-356-DADS and visit dadsrights.com.
On an 80-degree plus autumnal afternoon, Chandler Harnish and the Northern Illinois Huskies up by 7. All right, fans, it's about 2:30, and of course, that's Eastern Standard Time, and you can tackle that 2:30 feeling with 5-hour energy, 0 sugar, only 4 calories. Try it today. I mean, we don't need any of that up here.
No,
if you can't be energized by what's happened today through the first about 46 minutes and some change, something's wrong with you.
A lot of juice here, boy. This is a great football game.
Great. Chandler Harnish has been superb today, and back to the ground game with Chad Spann. He got outside the numbers before he got turned upside down. All right, let's take a look at this last Temple opportunity in real time, brought to you by Wendy's in real time.
Corner is expecting the safety to come over to cover half the field. Obviously, a total bust by one of those two. Outside third of the field is totally uncovered. Stewart misses the throw.
And
amazing.
That was on a 3rd and 14.
Yep.
And Temple had 6 to try to tie it up. Chandler Harnish off the play fake is free. Outside the numbers and possibly a touchdown saving tackle out of that Temple secondary came from Justin Gilday.
It's one of the few times they've run the zone read. The end closes right there, and a great read by Harnish, and he can run.
Look, we know that Temple's defense, is superb. They're stout. Do they look like now, having been on the field for almost 25 more plays than Northern Illinois' defense, they're starting to get gassed a bit?
No question. It is a very warm day here. Very warm. They definitely look a little tired.
All kinds of time for Harnish. And with that, he just takes 9 yards. 9 yards on first down when he found nothing in the pocket. He keeps so many plays alive with his legs.
Well, Coach Gill said it. He said it yesterday. If we're going to win this football game, number 12 has to have a perfect day for us. And, I'm sure he's made a couple mistakes, but I haven't seen him.
Chandler Harnish today, just superb. Close to 239 of total offense. Been outstanding. Chad Spann not going to get going there, as that was caved down by Muhammad Wilkerson, who was the first one there for Temple defensively.
Muhammad Wilkerson, I am just continually amazed at him. I watched him on tape a lot. But he's got, people don't realize how important it is for a defensive lineman to have great vision. And you can't coach that. He's got it. He sees things. He makes immediate reads on what the offense is doing.
Northern Illinois has been superb on third down today. Temple trouble in the second half. This is 3rd and 1. Ricky Kreider, first down. Well, it is so deceptive in that, the ball handling deceptiveness of quarterback Chandler Harnish. Excellent here. There's a lot of fakes. There's a lot of motion and movement. He runs it beautifully.
There's a lot of eye candy. Let's take a look at the fullback's block right here. He comes back inside. He's going to block Robbins. Oh, knocks him down. Great block. Again, that was Flahive. Great block by Flahive.
And remember, this drive started back at the 10-yard line, and when Temple desperately needed to stop Northern Illinois like they've done all day, the reverse. Not able to get going, though, was
Adrian Robinson.
Aheem Daniels, excuse me.
Yep.
The 5'7" true freshman.
Boy, Robinson played his position just perfectly. He's so disciplined. Watch him. He's waiting for it. He sees it. He knows. Usually when you get a speed guy like that lined up on the opposite side of the formation, you yell across to your teammates on the other side. He's in a tight split. It might be the jet sweep. He was waiting for it.
2nd and 7, the pistol with that tailback, Chad Spann, lined up directly behind Harnish. Harnish off play action. Firing again to a just totally free landed Cox. Yeah. I've never seen Temple secondary through the course of a football game get gouged like this.
Right. This again was the play we illustrated earlier, the zone buster with 3 guys at different levels in the zone. And that's the perfect throw and great patience by Harnish to wait for him to come free.
There's plenty of time left. You don't want to say it, but if this culminates in a 90-yard touchdown drive here for Northern Illinois, this is going to be a very difficult 4th quarter road for Temple to negotiate. Chandler Harnish tried to spin out of a tackle of Marquise Liverpool.
All right, take a look at it. Now, here we go, zone buster. He's going to run off. He's going to come and fit right in there. He's going to get in the flat. You've got 3 receivers in a zone at different levels. And again, it's very, very difficult to cover in a zone defense, in a 3-deep zone. And there he is, wide open in the seam there.
This drive again started at the 10-yard line, so already more than 70 yards of real estate taken care of by Chandler Harnish. Bubble screen. Throw is caught by Willie Clark. Northern Illinois continues to get what they want as they approach 400 yards of total offense against one of the best defenses in all of the football bowl subdivision in Temple.
Offensive coordinator Matt Limegrover has got to be thrilled with the execution of this offense today. The quarterback, but not just the quarterback, the offensive line, the receivers have blocked very well downfield, the running backs, just a tremendous offensive display.
Well, Temple, you can see it. They're starting to tire here in the fourth quarter defensively. Chad Spann wiggles his way down to the 5-yard line. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 5 as that clock keeps ticking now inside 8.5 minutes left.
It's a long, hot day here, and you see the Temple defense. I mean, they're definitely sagging on this drive. I need help. Substitution. I'm done.
Doug, again, we're talking about 30 more plays have been run by Northern Illinois' offense than by Temple's. Look at your time of possession today. That'll signify exactly what we're talking about here. Second and 6. Chad Spann to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
What a drive. What an offensive drive by Jerry Kill's football team. Wow. Boy, and he knew where the end zone was here. Take a look at it. Really nice job. That was a great job by Trevor Olson and the tight end. And he knew exactly where he had to get. Tremendous drive.
This Northern Illinois offense keeping the military working hard in this 80-degree heat. Michael Klomovsky to add the PAT, 4th touchdown of the afternoon as Chad Spann to the house with his 6th touchdown run of the year. Northern Illinois has stretched the lead to 14 over Temple.
I don't like commitment, that's what it is. No contracts when you sign up for Vonage sounds amazing.
I didn't know that you could have all these features and this incredible plan without a contract. Tell me more, let me switch.
For just $14.99, get unlimited domestic and international calling, now without an annual contract.
I have some really good friends who live in Switzerland, and I call them quite a bit now.
It's really nice being able to keep our phone conversations longer.
It's a great feeling.
I switched to Vonage, and I'm never looking back.
We went to Germany's Nürburgring to challenge ourselves on the most demanding track in the world. With us in spirit was every great car that we'd ever competed with. The BMW M5 and the Mercedes-Benz E63. For it was their amazing abilities that pushed us to refine, improve, and ultimately develop the world's fastest production sedan. The CTS-V from Cadillac, the new standard of the world.
Hi. You can't tell by looking at me, but I'm a con artist. I look successful, and I offer free lunch seminars to help seniors with their finances. I'll tell you that I can make you a lot more money on some guaranteed investments. And when you trust me with your money, and you will, I'll take you for everything you've got.
Before you put one dime of your hard-earned money into an investment, contact the Ohio Department of Commerce Division of Securities.
Ralph de la Vega arrived in the U.S. as a 10-year-old Cuban exile with nothing but the will to succeed.
My NIU MBA helped me to achieve my dreams and my goals.
As a child, Gloria Coco was inspired by the way her father served society by practicing law.
My NIU law degree allowed me to do the same as a lawyer and as a judge.
Come experience the power of NIU at our Columbus Day Open House, Monday, October 11th.
Get ready for a higher degree of fun.
You're absolutely right.
5 times a week on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
Weekdays at 2 on My 50 Chicago.
Another fabulous sustained drive by that young man, Chandler Harnish, and his Northern Illinois offense. An 11-play, 90-yard drive. Chad Spann's 6th touchdown run of the year. And now you're talking about a 2-touchdown lead for the Huskies of Northern Illinois. And this football team, after losing at Iowa State to begin the season, and came home to beat North Dakota, and then a loss at state rival Illinois by 6. one at Minnesota, one at Akron. They have been, it's only the second game of the year they've been home in week 6 of the football season. So let's see how Temple responds as James Nixon is driven 8 yards deep into the end zone. As we take a look at our Vonage scoreboard, and some action going on today as we will begin in the Mid-American Conference. How about Bill Cubitt in Western Michigan?
Wow.
Going into Muncie, Indiana, and taking it to Ball State with a 29-point lead. Virginia Tech at Blacksburg leads Central Michigan by 24. And just beginning down at Peden Stadium, a MAC East battle in Athens, Ohio, Bowling Green, with the first points on the board there. Everything else has not started as of yet. One more in conference today, Akron and Kent State. And we've been telling you about, look at the total offense today, the time of possession. It has been all Northern Illinois. Stewart's just going to put it up for grabs for James Nixon, and it's picked off. It is intercepted by Northern Illinois. Is on that pick off the corner was Chris Smith.
Well, I'm surprised if they're going to try to beat somebody deep that it would be Chris Smith, because Matt Rule had great respect for him, and Chris Smith was all over it. And of course, that was a great hit right there. But Chris Smith, that's just classic cornerback play. Played it perfect, played the ball, got in great position, had it covered all the way.
Let's credit Alan Baxter, too, the 260-pound sophomore. He had the pressure coming from the outside. Hey, this football game changed now. Again, remember, it's 24-17. Adrian Robinson blocked the punt.
Yep.
Temple set up in Northern Illinois territory, and 3 penalties, and then Chester Stewart missed a touchdown from here to there to Rod Streeter. Are you surprised they came back and tried to get it all right here on play number 1?
A little bit, but it just wasn't very well executed.
Well, Temple's defense has got to go right back on the football field. As quarterback Chandler Harnish on that keep.
The Northern Illinois offense has been spectacular in the second half. Let's not forget, they had a 1st and 20 and had a problem with that as well. But this offense has really been amazing, and they totally have Temple on the heels. And if there's going to be any more fourth quarter magic for Temple, this series defensively is absolutely crucial. They got to have a turnover. They got to have something good to happen. Otherwise, they really are in trouble.
All right, 2nd and 8 after Harnish got a couple out of the pistol. Chad Spann. Spann will dive his way over the 35 to bring up a 3rd down and 5. Chad Spann, the number 1 ground gainer in the Mid-American Conference, with 21 carries for 94 yards today and a touchdown, came in averaging 6.5 yards per tote.
Yeah, and now, of course, at this juncture of the game, you want to snap the football with 5 seconds or less on the play clock. With a lead like this, 31-17, you surely do not want to have a turnover. That's the worst thing that could happen. And yet now you got 3rd and about 7. You want to keep the ball on offense.
Spann got belted as he hit that point of attack, as Amara Kamara, or check that, Tahir Whitehead came up and made that first hit for Temple. So it'll be the 2nd punt of the afternoon for Northern Illinois. Josh Wilburn, he had the first one partially blocked by Adrian Robinson.
Yeah, obviously you better get your protection in order here. And because, frankly, if they don't block this punt, I think that Temple doesn't have any chance. I mean, they really are going to have to come after this. Now, let's not forget, they have Delano Green back there, who has been dynamic as a punt returner as well.
They're going to need something big play-wise.
Boy, and they got a line drive. Look out.
Delano Green for the 25. Green got belted from the backside. 9-yard punt return for Delano Green. All right, down 2 touchdowns. It's about time for Temple to get back on the board if they're going to make this one interesting. Right back to the Calb in a moment.
This NFL NFL season,
Papa's in the house.
not just this house, your house with Papa John's free topping football. Your choice of any 3 toppings free when you buy a large cheese pizza for just $10.
You like those vine ripened tomatoes from California? Yeah.
Order at papajohns.com and get a large pizza $10 with any 3 toppings free. That's right, 3 toppings free. Because every day is your game day.
Proud to stand on our own, proud to be homegrown. A familiar face and a name you know. Come on, we know you, we know your needs. We know what being a neighbor means. Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Marathon is proud to sponsor the MAC Football Championship on December 3rd at Ford Field in Detroit.
This fall, don't just get more out of your tires, get more back from your tires. Because with Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event, you'll not only get unbeatable performance, you'll get a rebate card by mail when you buy 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event. Get your rebate form and all the terms and conditions at a participating Cooper Tire dealer or at CooperTireRebates.com. Cooper Tires, don't give up a thing.
Life is not a video game. There are no extra guys, no free money, and there are no do-overs. If you hit a car or suffer from lead-foot syndrome and you drive without insurance, the cops may cuff you, tow you, and take your license away. Fine you too.
Proof of insurance now, tough guy.
Safe Auto for the win. We keep you legal for less. You gotta have coverage. You want to save money. Do both at 1-800-SAFE-AUTO or safeauto.com.
Safe Auto.
31-17, Northern Illinois. A lot to feel good about for the red and black here in DeKalb today. Temple's football, 5:25 left. They went 3 and out. They actually got that first throw of that last series picked off by Chris Smith. So Chester Stewart come underneath, and he will miss Matt Brown. Let's take a look at our defensive play of the game, brought to you by Cooper Tires. Don't give up a thing.
Great pressure there by Alan Baxter. Just a tremendous interception by Chris Smith. Outstanding senior cornerback. Very nice. A little loose with the ball. Come on, tuck it. Put it away.
Always coaching. 2nd and 10 for Chester Stewart. Came underneath on the check down, and he was able to hit the 3rd tailback, Akeem Smith, and that'll move the sticks for a first down.
You know, without the threat of a running game now, with the clock winding down to 5 minutes, now you're going to see a big dose of 2-deep zone by Northern Illinois.
Stewart again will gun middle. He's got Joe Jones. Good move by Jones. Joe Jones, 25 yards, make it 15 yards, and a Temple first down on a connection with Chester Stewart.
Well, Garrett Barnes, Joe Jones just turned him around. Right here, watch right here. Barnes right here has him. He just turned him around. Sorry, we're going very, very fast now with the pace.
Timeout. Northern Illinois. Their first charge.
All right, see, going so quick, Jerry Kill and his defensive coordinator, Tracy Clays, want to stop it.
Okay, take a look now. We got Joe Jones and Barnes, the safety here. Watch the great move he makes to beat him back inside. They're man-to-man here. They're man-to-man. It's great man-to-man. Watch the move right there. He got him turned, and a nice throw that time by Chester Stewart. Good route, though, by Joe Jones.
And again, it was Northern Illinois that decided to get settled, take a timeout. I mean, this defense has been tremendous for Jerry Kill here in the second half. Now, Chester Stewart and the Temple offense in the first half, efficient. It's been a completely different story in the second half, as well as the outstanding sustained drives of Northern Illinois. Their defense has been excellent against the Temple O.
Well, they have, but now it's a total different pace. Now you're pass rushing every time, and it's very easily to get fatigued quickly as a defense again in this situation.
3 wide with Matt Brown offset for Chester Stewart. Blitz coming. They got the screen set up, but it was blown up. Matt Brown around, caught that screen, and he was absolutely popped as that was blown up defensively.
Pat Schiller.
Schiller made a terrific play.
He was man-to-man on him. Watch Schiller here. He's man-to-man on the back right there. Just makes a hell of a play.
As going quickly, Temple, and that second down throw from Stewart fell incomplete. Well, this will be 3rd and 14 now. Obviously, four down territory for Temple, down by the 14 here with 4:30 left.
Temple's in their 2-minute offense all the way. No huddle, going very, very fast.
Stewart on 3rd and 14. Will gun deep and over the head of wide receiver Michael Campbell. Well, now one final shot for Temple, and unless they pick up the 14 here to move the sticks.
Yeah, they don't have a choice. They have to go for it. And you know what? He had them. I mean, the throw was there in the zone. They were, again, playing a 2-deep zone, and he just overshot him.
Got to get 14 here on 4th down. Only the 3rd time this year that they've gone for it on 4th down. Stewart will step into the throw, and it's caught by Joe Jones at the 12-yard line. That's 23 yards and a Temple first down.
Well, again, they're going at a very fast pace, but what a throw that time by Stewart and Joe Jones. The money guy was right on the spot.
On 4th and 14, they got 23. Stewart gonna look end zone. Nobody home as he threw it out of bounds.
.408 now remaining. Again, here's Jones going down the side, down the seam. Nice throw by Stewart. Nice throw. Right in the money, and again, 2-deep zone. That's going to be there.
All right, 2nd and 10. Now Temple can pick up a first down at the 2. 4:08 left. If they get in here, it's interesting again. They've got to have 7. The fade. And it is incomplete. It was hauled in by wide receiver.
He's down on the sideline.
Dion Miller? I think it was Dion Miller.
Yeah, he got 2 feet in.
Oh, it did not hang on the football.
No, didn't hold on to the football.
He made the grab initially.
You know what?
Great shot by the camera crew there.
Great shot. You know what happened? He landed on the football, and that knocks the wind out of a receiver. I've seen that happen many times. I'll guarantee you he's got the wind knocked out of him. Totally. A lot of infighting. I think the knee came down actually right on the line too. But
Doug, if he made that catch, that's a touchdown.
That's a touchdown.
He had both feet inbounds. But right now the concern is for Dion Miller, a true freshman.
You know, it looked to me like he landed right on the football in the chest area, and boy, and I'll tell you that'll knock the wind out of you in a hurry. And you know, this helps the Temple defense now a little bit because it gives them a chance to get some rest and be able to come up and rush the passer here as we get into 3rd and 10. Dion Miller, 6'6", 210 freshman. That's a good guy to throw a fade to. Let him try to go up and get it.
Well, the Temple athletic training staff with the concern for Dion Miller right now. Temple going to be faced with a 3rd and 10. 14-point Northern Illinois lead at 31-17. This was all even at halftime. But Northern Illinois' defense has pitched the shutout here in the second half.
And the offense has helped with the long drives. I mean, they totally have totally controlled the football here in the second half, and just totally took the game to Temple. And you see Dion Miller moving his hands there and everything. That's always a good sign. Actually, the way they're looking at it, they're looking at it as though it may be a neck injury. But that's always, yeah, they're asking, can you move your legs? And that's a great sign when he can do it, I'll tell you that. Good. He's up. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. You know, if you've never had the wind knocked out of you like that, it can be very, very scary. And again, let's see if he doesn't land right on the football as he comes down. I don't know. Yeah. Take a look at his head here. Let's see if he hits the. Oh yeah, he hit the ground with his head as he was trying to contain the ball.
All right, 3rd and 10 now from the 12. Stewart, a lot of trouble. Sack time, Northern Illinois. Busting through to pick up that Husky sack was Jake Kaufman, the 26-year-old from here at the state of Illinois, who thought that he was done with football, but he made that big sack. All right, 4th and 19 now as Stewart took the sack. Chester Stewart inside the 10, and he's run out of bounds, and that will turn the football over on downs. As making that stop for Northern Illinois, up from that linebacker spot again was Pat Schiller. And, you know, Coach, I don't know.
It's a bad decision.
Al Golden can't be real happy with the way that, remember, they had 1st down at the 12, and that series of downs turned into a calamity.
Yeah. Oh, he thought it was 3rd down. Oh, wow. That is a horrible decision. Because there's no way he could have got a 1st down scrambling. No way. And that was just a real bad decision, and not being totally aware of the situation.
Didn't know it was 4th down?
Nope, didn't know it was 4th down.
4th down,
wow.
You got to throw the football to the end zone.
Wow, absolutely.
So with just 3:29 left now, you know that it's going to be a heavy dose of Chad Spann here. And then, of course, remember, Temple burned 2 of their timeouts. Remember, back in the 3rd quarter?
They sure did.
See, this is where, you know, you can say, yeah, well, but this is where it comes back to get you.
Clock management all the way.
Well, now they're done now. Temple just used their final timeout.
You know, at the 3rd down play where they were sacked, that's been the Temple's Achilles heel all year. 3rd down pressure, they have not been able to handle it. They have not picked up the blitzes. As a whole offensive football team, they have not handled pressure well on 3rd down, and it really came back and bit them again right there.
All right, let's go back and take a look at now our electrifying play of the game brought to you by First Energy. Chandler Harnish fitting this in a very tight window to Nathan Palmer for the Northern Illinois TD that broke the 17-17 tie.
Yeah, that was a huge one in that particular juncture of the game. That was huge. Boy, and Jerry Kill, I'll tell you what, you know, it was a great choice to hire him here when Joe Novak left. Joe Novak did a great job here. He was a run-first guy. They hired a guy, Coach Kill, with a similar philosophy, and he has come up, and he has just, you know, really built the program and continued what Joe Novak did. Initially, he's done a tremendous job.
Jerry Kill and his coaching staff have just been superb. Back-to-back bowl games. Chandler Harnish got outside the numbers and slides his way near the 15-yard line. What a multi-purposeful day it's been for Chandler Harnish. As we said, he keeps plays alive. Jerry Kill's head coaching resume, we mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, unbelievable. I mean, this guy, when I walked in, he's a great friend for many years, and I said, hey, you know what, you're just still winning, aren't you? You're just still winning every place he's been. Nice job on the last play of Harnish staying in bounds. They're now in what's called the 4-minute offense. Run the clock.
And Temple again has burned all 3 of their timeouts. Harnish trying to get to the 1st down sticks. Came up about 2.5 yards short, did Chandler Harnish, but he stayed in bounds. And Northern Illinois will punt the football away. Let's take a look at our Papa John's player of the game, brought to you by our good buddies at Papa John's. There he is right there. Look at that day in running this offense. And again, he was challenged by Jerry Kill and Matt Limegrover, the offensive coordinator. They didn't play him in the first game of the year at Iowa State. Tell everybody why.
Well, they felt that he had been outperformed in training camp by DeMarcus Grady, and so they started DeMarcus Grady. And, of course, he had a rough game. He had 3 interceptions in that game. And Harnish was a hard dose of reality. Of course, he was coming back from a devastating knee injury as well.
He was, but again, Chandler Harnish been superb today. But Jerry Kill, also said, because we asked Matt Limegrover, remember? We said, if we said the word entitlement, remember? Coach Limegrover didn't mince words. He said, that's right. That's right. We felt that Chandler Harnish felt he was entitled to be the starting quarterback. And they said, no, you got guys out working you, young man.
Yep. And to his credit, boy, he has come back in a huge way. I think that would be very fair to say.
No doubt about it. MAC West Division Player of the Week offensively last year for that superb performance at Akron. And he has once again, we've said it about 3-4 times today. Jerry Kill raved about Al Golden's program and, their power, their speed, their abilities defensively. So when we get a big day from our quarterback, we can win.
Right. And I think a great game plan, because they went away from their base. They played 4 wide receivers a lot. They spread the great Temple defense out and created opportunities for Harnish.
Temple to get their hands back on the football one more time. Delano Green from the 36.
Watch out for this guy now.
Green trying to get to that wall.
Look out.
Delano Green still alive to the 25-yard line, battling his way. Well, the funny thing about it is this will be the 3rd time since they've trailed. Even at 24-17, Temple has been inside the Northern Illinois 30, and they've got no points to show for it the first 2 times.
Well, they got to get a quick score, and they got to get an onside kick. If that happens, that's their only shot.
This Northern Illinois squad coming back home, following the back-to-back road wins of Minnesota, the Big Ten, and in conference play at Akron. The tremendous performance today and trying to close it down now with only 95 seconds left. Here's Chester Stewart. Look out. Came underneath. Found Akeem Smith. And Smith got planted on that strong Northern Illinois hit. And that came from Tyrone Clark.
Yeah, and both are
Smith's
down.
Hurt.
Both are down. Wow.
It's not Clark who's down. It is Jake Kaufman who is down.
Yep. As they call him, the lawyer.
The lawyer. Yeah, why is he called the lawyer?
26-year-old former Marine. Amazing guy. He retired after their bowl game last year and then said, you know what, maybe I'll come back for another year.
He decided to give up football as Jake Kaufman had, and then he came back after spring practice. And Jerry Kill and the coaching staff very pleased that he decided to get back.
Great leader for him in this program.
While we have a minute, we want to thank both Kathy Bon Jovi, the Director of Sports Information for Football at Temple University, Donna Turner, who does the same job here at Northern Illinois University. Both the ladies are just fabulous in helping Doug Graber and me with the preparation this week. And the coaching staffs too, Jerry Kill and his coaches, and Al Golden and his staff. Chester Stewart. A throw to the end zone carried Joe Jones out of bounds.
Yeah, and again, the throw was late. That's a timing throw, and he just had to let it go about 2 steps sooner, and they would have had a chance.
And we know all of you too watching on 6 ABC in the great city of Philadelphia. Probably a little bit disappointed today with the Owls looking like they're going to have to suffer their 2nd loss of the year. And all of you watching on WPWR, My 50 in the Chicagoland area, WTVR TV in Rockford. Enjoyed this one immensely. Northern Illinois coming home and playing well. Chester Stewart fired that throw incomplete for Joe Jones. Doug taking a look now, and Northern Illinois is setting themselves up after playing their first 5 in a row. They've got the 3-game homestand going on. 2 more with Buffalo and then Central Michigan. On 4th down, I don't know if Akeem Smith got that. On 4th down and 1 to try to keep the drive alive. That's going to get marked short.
Wow.
And that culminates a very, very frustrating second half for the Temple Owls. Are they going to measure this where they're marked? They got it marked. It's short.
Yeah, I mean, that's just
how about the second half performance of the Northern Illinois Huskies? Tied 17-all at the half, and they have been dazzling offensively in the second half, and they pitched a shutout defensively against Temple's zone.
Yep, and Coach Kill talked about it, and I'm sure he's been talking about it all week to his football team. Temple is a very good fourth quarter team. We have to be a better fourth quarter team. They were today. Yeah, they'll just go to victory now. Temple has no timeout, so they'll go to a victory formation and take a knee, and this one is going to be history. But what a performance by the Huskies.
Chandler Harnish, MAC Player of the Week in the West Division last week. He might win the honors back-to-back weeks. Well, I tell you, I can't imagine anybody performing more exquisitely than this young man did on the offensive side today. As you ask for a leader at the quarterback position, and with the arm hitting over 80% of his passes today. 3rd down conversions. I mean, he's had great patience. He's done it all. And the offensive line has been terrific as well. Terrific. Al Golden and Jerry Kill are already meeting one another at midfield. And the Northern Illinois Huskies have won 3 in a row as they go to 4-2 overall and 2-0 in the MAC West with this win over Temple. Spearheaded, of course, by quarterback Chandler Harnish. Temple falls to 4-2 and now 1-1 in the MAC, with the Owls going back home to Philly next week. All right, we've got a lot more coming up. Don't go away here out of DeKalb as Northern Illinois with a convincing 31-17 win over Temple.
What's your 2:30 feeling like?
Sometimes my whole day is a 2:30 feeling. Get home from one job, start my second job, and I'm running on empty. So I turned to 5-Hour Energy. I was a little nervous at first, but my husband kept talking about how great 5-Hour Energy was. 0 sugar, only 4 calories. So I finally tried it. For once, he was right.
Told you so.
For both my jobs, I count on 5-Hour Energy.
5-Hour Energy. Hours of energy now. No 2:30 feeling later.
Save big money during the Menards Oktoberfest sale. Remove allergens, dust, and pollutants with Hapitech air purifiers from Hunter. This portable unit purifies rooms up to 110 square feet, $28. This model purifies rooms up to 154 square feet, $49. Keep temperatures constant with a thermostat from Honeywell. This classic round model is $34. This 7-day programmable touchscreen model is only $69 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Welcome back here to Husky Stadium in DeKalb. A 31-17 Northern Illinois win over Temple. We're delighted to be joined by the head coach of the Northern Illinois Huskies, Jerry Kill. Jerry, Michael, and Doug in the booth. What a fabulous performance. I mean, second half all throughout the game, but offensively, Chandler Harnish in your offense, sustaining drives, big play drives. You've got to be thrilled with the way the whole football team performed.
Well, the great thing is we're getting great quarterback play, and as I said, you know, if you got good quarterback play, you got a chance to win. We got a lot of work to do. You know, we made some mistakes in the kicking game and blew some coverages and things like that and overcame some adversity. But the bottom line is Chandler's playing very well, and if you get good quarterback play, you got a chance.
You know, Jerry, you said yesterday in our meeting that for you to be successful today, you needed Harnish to really play his best game. Wow, I mean, he did it. He made great decisions. I mean, he made great throwaways. He ran the offense perfectly, I thought.
He did. He's really grown up. I can't say enough for a kid that was supposed to have major knee surgery and not even play this year. And what he's doing is an unbelievable story. And as he continues to develop and he gets better, we'll have a great shot because of our quarterback.
Jerry Kill joining us. Now, Jerry, we thought, too, I mean, you line up a lot of times, and why not, as a predominantly strong run team with Chad Spann, Ricky Kreider. You spread it out today. You went 4 wide. You emptied the backfield out. We thought your routes were tremendous when you had your level routes with your receivers. What all went into the game plan, and how did you feel that could be a factor against Temple today?
Well, I think the big thing, you know how big and strong they are, and physically we just didn't think we could run at them, so we felt like maybe we try to use our speed and our throwing game a little bit, and I think our offense has just developed, and that has to do with the offensive coaches, starting with Matt Limegrover and that crew. They've done a great job giving us a little bit different identity, and this is the identity we want, and take what the defense gives us and move the ball.
I thought the wide receivers blocked extremely well downfield today, which I thought was a big factor in the game, especially you heard him with the jet sweep early in the game, Jerry.
No question. I think that going into that, we knew, again, they were going to be tough to just run up the pipe with, so we thought we'd try to get them tired early in the game, and you know, our kids did a good job executing, and they were unselfish, and they played hard, and we got a big win.
Jerry, defensively, too, you're sitting at 17-17 at halftime. What was the message to the kids on the defensive side of the ball? Because you really started to dial up the heat, and it looked like you made Chester Stewart somewhat uncomfortable in the pocket at times.
Well, we had to do that, and our problem was we made mental errors. We made a mental error they didn't capitalize on. They scored a touchdown on mental error and a blown coverage, our eyes in the backfield. We made some mistakes defensively, and we went in, and I told the kids, these are the mistakes we're making, and we're beating ourselves. And they came out and played much better in the second half.
Jerry, you won 3 in a row. You know, Minnesota out of conference and Akron, and now Temple today. You're here at home for a while. Feelings good with the Northern Illinois football. Congratulations, and you and the staff and the kids enjoy it.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Jerry Kill, the head football coach of the Northern Illinois Huskies. They were tremendous today. In their 31-17 win over Temple, we'll chat with quarterback Chandler Harnish. That's next.
Proud to stand on our own, proud to be homegrown, a familiar face and a name you know. Come on, we know you, we know your needs, we know what being a neighbor means. Can you hear it? Fueling the American spirit. No matter when, no matter where, Marathon will take you there.
Marathon is proud to sponsor the MAC Football Championship on December 3rd at Ford Field in Detroit.
Looking for a complete picture of your money? Meet PNC Virtual Wallet. It comes with a money bar that shows what's scheduled to go out, what you've put aside, and how much you really have available right now to spend on the things you want. And you can free up money with a simple slide. It's built to help make your financial life a whole lot easier. Experience everything Virtual Wallet has to offer at pncvirtualwallet.com. PNC, for the achiever in us all.
Back at Husky Stadium in DeKalb, Michael Regard, Doug Graber following this Northern Illinois 31-17 win over Temple on ESPN. Let's go back down to the turf, and we're joined by the young man who was dazzling today, the junior quarterback of Northern Illinois, Chandler Harnish. Chandler, this game plan today seemed to take on some different dimensions with what you did in the past game. You and your receivers were superb. 20 of 25 for 211 and a couple of touchdowns. Feel good to be able to get everybody involved offensively and throw the football a little bit as well?
Yeah, it definitely feels good to move the ball around because you want to make those guys happy. And today, that's just kind of what the game dictated. They stopped the run pretty well, so we had to throw it. And, you know, that was part of our game plan, and we came out and executed.
Chandler, I thought that spreading them out with the 4 wide receiver offense and all the play action, nakeds and boots, I thought that was a huge factor today. Talk about that.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny. That was the first thing I texted my coach, Jim Zabrowski, on Sunday night. I was watching film at my house, and I said, hey, we have to run nakeds on these guys because, you know, they have a great, you know, run defense, and they really load the box. They have some big dudes in there, and they could really play. So we had to get on the edge, and we did a good job of doing that.
That you did. And Chandler, you know, we were talking so much during the course of the game there that that big touchdown throw to Nathan Palmer that put you ahead, but your ability to keep plays alive with your legs, that's something that seems to have progressed as your career has progressed here in Northern Illinois. It's a big part of the offense now, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, that's just one thing that comes with maturing and Coach Kill's offense. You know, this is my third year going into it, and every game I just feel more and more better. And today, you know, they had some really good players, so we had to get on the edge. And you know, I got to give a lot of credit to the guys up front because they gave me that time to, you know, to get out and scramble around a little bit.
Chandler, I noticed after the game you were having a nice conversation with number 9, Muhammad Wilkerson. He's a great player, isn't he?
Oh, he's absolutely awesome. And one thing I told him, I said, hey, we'll see you in Detroit at the end of the year. And he's like, heck yeah, we'll see you there. So, you know, we expect to see them again.
Very interesting, as Chandler Harnish alludes to a possible Marathon MAC championship game between Northern Illinois and Temple. Winning 3 in a row, and where you're at right now with 2 more home games to go. Do you feel this would today potentially could set you up for a very big second half of the football season, Chandler?
You know, one thing we don't like to do is look too far ahead. We try to take it one game at a time. But this is definitely a big win for our team and for our program and for the history of NIU, you know, to come out and beat a team that's done really well so far. But again, we just have to look forward to next week. I think we have Buffalo coming into town, and that's who we're going to focus on.
Chandler Harnish, we witnessed a lot of tremendous quarterbacking performances during the course of a football season. Yours was fabulous, right at the top of the list today. Congratulations.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys.
Chandler Harnish with the outstanding performance in the Northern Illinois win. Hey, got to complete the offensive weaponry. We'll talk to the MAC's leading rusher, tailback Chad Spann, when we return to DeKalb.
This fall, don't just get more out of your tires, get more back from your tires. Because with Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event, you'll not only get unbeatable performance, you'll get a rebate card by mail when you buy 4 qualifying Cooper tires. Cooper's Take the Money and Ride National event. Get your rebate form and all the terms and conditions at a participating Cooper Tire dealer or at CooperTireRebates.com. Cooper Tires, don't give up a thing.
Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Was Abe Lincoln honest?
Does this dress make my backside look big?
Perhaps it will. Could switching to Geico really save you 15% or more on car insurance? Is having a snowball fight with pitching great Randy Johnson a bad idea?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this was a bad idea.
It's in the books as a 31-17 Northern Illinois win over Temple as the Huskies won 3 straight. They're 2-0 now, and no worse than tie for the top spot. The MAC West, welcome back. Husky Stadium as we say hi to outstanding tailback of Northern Illinois, leading rusher in the MAC, one of the tops in all of FBS, Chad Spann. Chad, by your standards today, game plan-wise, you came out in more 4 wide, empty backfield, threw the football a lot more today. That had to feel good in terms of being able to diversify your offense for your football team today.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we got a lot of talented receivers. We got a lot of athletes out there, and it just feels good to be able to use them guys today.
Chad, again, the Temple defense is so tough inside. I mean, the yardage inside running is tough to get. You showed great forward lean and balance, and I thought you really ran tough between the tackles today.
Yeah, appreciate it. You know, I mean, that's what we all focus on as running backs, you know, that forward lean. You know, it was tough in there. You know, those guys are big. They hit hard, and, you know, offensive line did a great job trying to move those guys out the way for us.
Chad Spann joining us. Chad, during the course of the game today, you know what the history and litany of tailback excellence here is at Northern Illinois. LaShawn Johnson and Thomas Hammock and Michael Turner, Garrett Wolf. How do you sense your place in terms of that and what your goals have been set when you came here is progressing for you in this program?
I just try to go out and compete as well as I can. We had a long string of 1,000-yard rushers, and included all those guys. And I added my name to that 1,000-yard list last year, and I'm just trying to hope to continue it this year.
Chad, you came here, with Joe Novak, and of course, Coach Kill came in. What a great fit for you and for Northern Illinois. Talk about that.
Absolutely. Coach Kill's running style, downhill, pounded out running is all I did in high school growing up, and it just fit perfectly with my style, and it just exploded kind of.
Chad, 17-17 today at halftime, and defensively, the other side of the ball, how about the performance and effort of your defense today, shutting out Temple in the second half? When that's going on, and a lot of 3-and-outs, and you guys are on the football field a lot, it's got to give your offense a big boost.
Oh, absolutely. Our defense gave us a huge boost. They did a lot of good things today. They actually stopped them twice on one drive. We had the penalty to give them the first down. And they did a great job, and we just fed off of that.
So you were watching then over there.
Oh yeah.
While the offense is on the sidelines. Chad, terrific stuff. Listen, we love watching your style of football, and you and your Husky teammates. And congratulations on the win today. Best of luck in the second half of the football season.
I appreciate it.
That's Chad Spann, the outstanding senior running back, leading ground gainer in the Mid-American Conference. 100 yards today, Northern Illinois. 31-17 over Temple. We're coming right back.